Honorable Speaker,
सगळ्याक एक निवेदन करता आज सभापती जाल्ल्याला 1 वर्ष पुरे जाता त्यामुळे मुख्यमंत्री सगळे मंत्री आमदार विरोधी पक्षाचे सगळे त्यामुळे सगळ्यांचे हांव मनापासून आभार व्यक्त करता. 2023-24 वर्सा खातीर वर्सुकी आर्थीक वितरणाचें सादरीकरण करचें हो माननीय मुख्यमंत्र्या कडेन निवेदन करता.
Speaker sir, तुमचे अभिनंदन. Sir, I rise to present the annual financial statement for the year 23-24.
सीएम म्हाका फोटो घेतले पळय बरेच सगळं फोटो प्रेस
घेतला
थंयच्यान घेता गा पयलीं घेता.
सभापती महाशय, तुमच्या माध्यमांतल्यान हांव सभागृहांतल्या समेस्त वांगड्यांक आनी गोंयच्या समेस्त जनतेक अभिवादन करता. फाटल्या वर्सा गोंय राज्य आनी आमचे महान भारत देश ह्या दृश्टीन ऐतिहासीक थारले. गोंय मुक्तीचे 60वें वर्स आनी देशाच्या स्वातंत्र्याचे 75वें वर्स अशें दुग्ध शर्करा योग आमी अणभवलो. माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदीजी हांच्या नेतृत्वांतल्यान केंद्र सरकारचे भक्कम सहकार्य आणि गोंय जनतेचे अभूतपूर्व आशिर्वादाच्या बळाचेर म्हाका एक प्रगतीशील आणि स्वयंपूर्ण गोंयचें सपन साकार करपी अर्थसंकल्प सादर करपाची संद मेळत आयल्या म्हण हांव ह्या खिणाक नमळायेन कृतज्ञता व्यक्त करता. आयच्या म्हत्वाच्या घडवणुकींतल्यान देशाच्या फुडल्या 25 वर्साच्या वाटचालीची दिशा दिवपाच्या नदरेन आमचे प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदीजी हाणें इंडिया एट रेट 100 चे उद्दिष्ट चालीक लायलां. ह्या कार्यावळीचा मुखेल उद्देश आसतलो देशाक आत्मनिर्भर करप आनी ग्रामोदय अंत्योदय विचारधारेच्या मुळाव्या स्तरा मेरेन अंमलबजावणी करप. सबका साथ सबका विकास सबका विश्वास सबका प्रयास आत्मनिर्भर भारत स्वयंपूर्ण गोंय अंतर्गत सरकार तुमच्या दारी प्रशासन तुमच्या दारी स्वयंपूर्ण युवा यासारखे लोकाभिमुख प्रशासनाची गवाय दिवपी कार्यक्रम आम्ही चालू दवरतले. आनो भद्रा कर्तव्यो यंतु विश्वता ही भावना जागृत करून लोककल्याणाच्या या अविरत चलपी राष्ट्रकार्यात फुडें सरपाक 10 दिशांतल्यान आमकां प्रेरणा आनी स्फूर्ती मेळची ही कामना व्यक्त करून स्वतंत्र भारत देशाच्या अमृत काळात गोंय राज्याचो वर्ष 2023-24 खातीरचो अर्थसंकल्पीय भाशण या सभागृहा मुखार सादर करता. फिस्कल प्रोफायल. सभापती महाशय, हांव आता राज्याचे फिस्कल प्रोफायल संक्षिप्त स्वरूपात सादर करता. माझ्या सरकारान योजनाबद्ध आर्थिक धोरण आपणायला आणि राज्याचे आर्थिक मापदंड FRBM ॲक्टच्या मर्यादेत दवरल्यात. सभापती महोदय, 2023-24 ह्या वर्सा GSTP भितर 2022-23च्या तुलनेत 10.33% इतली विक्रमी वाड जावन गोंय राज्य 1 लाख कोटी रुपयाचो आंकडो पार करतले असो अदमास आसा. स्पीकर सर, the gross expenditure is projected at the rupees 26,844.40 crores, which is a rise of 9.71% over the estimates of the 22-23. Speaker sir, the total receipt projected are showing the growth of 12.53% over 22-23. Due to discontinuation of GST compensation, the state will see the revenue deficit of approximately rupees 800 crores through grant from the central government. The void will be majorly filled by the revenue collection from the initiatives taken by my government for restarting of the mining activity in the state and increase in the share of Goa in the central taxes. I also expect to revive the second installment of the grant of 150 crores of Goa at rate 60 from the central government in the financial year 23-24. Speaker sir, I am pleased to inform this august House that due to the various financial reform undertaken during my tenure, we have ended with a revenue surplus of rupees 59.39 crores as against the projection of 58.46 crores in the financial year 2021-22, despite of the COVID-19 pandemic disturbing the economy. For the financial year 23-24, the estimated revenue surplus is 669.46 crores. Speaker, sir, the Government of India has kept the fiscal deficit to the GSDP ratio at 3.5% for the financial year 23-24. Further, the unutilized borrowings of the previous financial year have been allowed to be carried forward as per the recommendation of the 15th Finance Commission. Considering this fiscal deficit is estimated of rupees 4,183.10 crores. गोयचे दरडोई उत्पन्न 5.75 लाख अशें जे देशात सगळ्यात चड आसा. ही गजाल एक घटमूट आनी स्थिर अर्थवेवस्थेची लक्षणां आसा आनी आमची मोख आसा की 2023-24 ह्या वर्सा खातीर दरडोई उत्पन्न 6.32 लाख जातलें. International Summit. Speaker, sir, I am extremely proud to mention here that Goa is holding the maximum number, that is 8 G20 meetings in the state. I thank the Honorable Prime Minister for providing Goa with an opportunity to showcase its rich cultural diversity across the globe. For various infrastructure work and other activity for the smooth conduct of the G20 meeting, a total budget of rupees 300 crore has been earmarked across the various departments. Speaker, sir, for hosting other prestigious international events such as Shanghai Cooperation Organizations, etc., a provision of rupees 15 crores has been made. Planning, statistics and evaluation. Sabhapati Mahashay, samam gaccham dhavam, samam va dvandvam, samam vo manasi janatam. या वैचारिक धोरणांतल्यान म्हणजे सगळ्यांक वांगडा घेऊन सगळ्यांक कडेन संवाद करून आणि एकत्रित प्रयत्नांतल्यान राज्याचो आणि देशाचो विकास करपाक आमी पावलां मारता. सभापती महोदय, आमी स्वयंपूर्ण गोंय 1.0 ही कार्यावळ 2 ऑक्टोबर 2020 ह्या दिसा सुरवात केली. हेल्थ सेक्युरिटी फॉर ऑल, सोशल सेक्युरिटी फॉर ऑल, फायनान्शियल सेक्युरिटी फॉर ऑल, शेल्टर फॉर ऑल, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी फॉर ऑल, water connection for all, toilet for all, aids to all Divyang, aids to all senior citizens, and revival of the agriculture were the priority of this agenda. भोवमानेस प्रधानमंत्र्यान ह्या कार्यावळीची तोखणाय केल्या आणि आमचो हाचो प्रभाव म्हणून गुजरात, उत्तराखंड, महाराष्ट्र, मणिपूर आणि आसाम हे हेर राज्यांतले ह्या कार्यावळीक त्या संबंधी राज्यांनी सुरू करपाकूय फुडें सरल्यात. फुडल्या टप्प्यात गोयच्या सामाजीक आणि आर्थिक नदरेन बळकट करपाक कौशल्य विकास, उद्योजकता, महिला सबलीकरण, स्टार्टअप आणि पर्यटनात नव्यो संधी दिवपा खातीर लक्ष केंद्रीत केलां. तशेंच स्वयंपूर्ण मिशन 2.0 फुडें व्हरूंक ह्या कार्यावळीची अंमलबजावणी करपा खातीर 7.5 कोटी इतली आर्थीक तरतूद वाडयल्या. सभापती महोदय, स्वयंपूर्ण गोंय प्रयत्नाक सकारात्मक रूप दिवपाक लागून मनीसबळाची कुशळटाय वाडोवपाक आणि परिणाम स्वरूपी रिजल्ट ओरिएंटेड पॉलिसी तयार करपा खातीर स्वयंपूर्ण गोवा बोर्ड स्थापन करून जाका लागून 2.5 कोटीची आर्थीक तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महोदय, जल्म आणि मृत्यू रिकॉर्डा खातीर आमी rbd.goa.in हे वेब पोर्टल सुरू केलां, जातूंत नागरिकाक ऑनलायन पद्दतीत घरा बसून डिजिटली सायन जन्म आणि मृत्यू प्रमाणपत्रां मेळपाक शकता. सभापती महोदय, ह्या वर्सा आमी गोवा SDG डॅशबोर्ड क्रियाशील करतले, जो SDG गोल्स निरीक्षण करतले आणि म्हजें सरकार सगळे SDG योग्य कालावधी भितर प्राप्त करपा खातीर एकूण प्रयत्न सोडचो ना हाची खात्री दिता. सभापती महोदय, गोयच्या तरणाट्यां खातीर तयार केल्ली चीफ मिनिस्टर फेलोशिप प्रोग्राम तरणाट्यांच्या नेतृत्व गुण विकसीत करता आणि ताका भौशीक प्रशासनात गुंतवणूक तरणाट्याच्या प्रतिभेक जागे करपाचें काम करता. ही येवजण खातीर हांवें 1 कोटी रुपया मेरेन तरतूद वाडयल्या. सभापती महोदय, एक इंटर डिपार्टमेंटल स्टॅटिस्टिकल डाटा हब अँड डाटा एनालिटिक्स सेल तयार करपा खातीर नियोजन सांख्यिक आनी मोलवाणी संचालय बजेटान हांवें 10 कोटी रुपयाची तरतूद केल्या. डाटा एनालिटिक्स सेल खातीर RFP काडल्या आनी हाची अंमलबजावणी एप्रिल 2023 मेरेन सुरवात जातली. सभापती महोदय, विविध केंद्र पुरस्कृत येवजण्यो आनी केंद्रीय येवजण्याच्या अंतर्गत आयज मेरेन राज्याक केंद्रा कडल्यान 1931 कोटी रुपयाची केंद्रीय निधी प्राप्त जाला. केंद्राच्या निधीचो पुरवठो वाडोवपा खातीर म्हज्या सरकारान कन्सल्टंट नेमून नव्यो सेंट्रली स्पॉन्सर्ड सेंट्रल स्कीम सोदपाची आनी सध्या चालू आशिल्ल्या भारत सरकारच्या केंद्रीय येवजण्या गती वाडोवपा खातीर प्रक्रिया सुरू केल्या. आयज मेरेन सरकारान विविध खात्यां कडल्यान संबंधीत 50 नवे प्रकल्प येवजण्यो सोदून काडल्यात. The grant in aid expected from the central government for the various purposes in the financial year 23-24 is estimated to rupees 1,610 crores. I hope that our double-engine government will centrally increase the quantum of funds to our state. Finance. Speaker, sir, I thank Honorable Prime Minister for increasing the special assistance of rupees 571 crores to the state of Goa for financial year 22-23 under scheme for the special assistance to the state as a capital expenditure. Due to the continuation of the scheme in financial year 23-24, I expect that the state will receive similar assistance in the coming financial year, which will fast-track the infrastructure development in the state. Speaker, sir, I am pleased to inform this House that we have drawn rupees 500 crores from NABARD at a low rate of interest for the second consecutive year and obtained the sanction worth rupees 745 crores for rural infrastructure development. We have also availed the Cluster Development Fund from CDB for the development of MSME-related infrastructure in the state. The project worth rupees 700 crores have already been sanctioned and we expect to get more 1,000 crores worth project sanctioned under this fund. Speaker, sir, over the years it is usually observed that the release of the various subsidies of the government to the beneficiaries get delayed due to the manual intervention of the official handling this matter. I therefore proposed to implement a total online solution for this entire process, right from making an application to release of the subsidy with the assistance from the financial institutions and bank. Speaker, sir, in order to eliminate cash handling in the government department, corporation, I propose to adopt both the online as well as offline digital payment method in all government departments and corporation. Speaker, sir, in a bid to help the government employee who is in financial distress in the middle of the month, my government is rolling out Mukhyamantri Saral Pagar Yojana, which will provide the employee instant wages any time in the month proportionate to the number of the days worked. Speaker, sir, henceforth, the grant sanction process will be rationalized and new grants will be provided only for innovative purpose and which have a greater public benefit. Administration. सभापती महोदय, सरकारा कडल्यान अनुदान घेवपी सरकारी महामंडळां आनी स्वायत्त संस्था स्वयंपूर्ण सेल्फ सफिशियंट जावपा खातीर एक मुखेल पावल म्हणून हांव कांय सुदारणा करता, जश्यो आउटसोर्सिंग ऑफ नॉन मॅनेजरियल स्टाफ, real-time grant utilization, monitoring mechanism, increasing the scope of activities, etc. हाका लागून महामंडळाचो मूळ उद्देशा कडेन कसलीच तडजोड करिनासतना खर्चाचेर आळबंद हाडप सरकाराक मजत जातली. तशें पळोवपाक गेल्यार एक व्हड आव्हान म्हणून 2023-24 ह्या वर्सा सावन मिशन पद्दतीन राबयतले. आमी बाणावली आशिल्ली ब्रॅकिश वॉटर डेव्हलपमेंट संस्था बंद करपाचें काम हातात घेतलां. सरकार आपल्या सगळ्या महामंडळाच्या कामकाज बारीकसाणीन पळयता. म्हाका खात्री आसा की ही महामंडळां आपली कार्यक्षमता वाडोवन प्रॉफिटेबल जावपाचो प्रयत्न करतली. आधुनीक तंत्रज्ञान आनी संसाधनां हाचो वापर करून प्रशासन गतिमान करपाची मोख दवरून आमी ह्या वर्सा चीफ मिनिस्टर डॅशबोर्ड कार्यान्वित करपाचो थारायला. ह्या प्रणालींतल्यान म्हाका पुराय प्रशासनाचो एकत्रीत नियाळ घेवप शक्य जातलें. सभापती महाशय, आमच्यो गोंयकार महिला आनी स्वयंसहाय्य गटाक उत्पन्नाचो स्त्रोत उपलब्ध करून आनी तांकां स्वावलंबी करपाक हांव मुख्यमंत्री अन्नपूर्ण योजना जाहीर करतां. सरकारी खातीं आनी आस्थापनांनी चलपी कॅन्टिनां ही योजने खाला चलोवपाक दिवपाचें प्रायोजन आसा. सभापती महोदय, गुड गव्हर्नन्स आनी सिटीजन फ्रेंडली गव्हर्नन्स लोकां मेरेन पावपाक म्हज्या सरकाराचो प्राधान्यक्रम आसा. हाकाच धरून मुख्यमंत्री 24/7 हेल्पलायन स्थापन करूंक सोदता, जेका लागून वेगवेगळ्यो येवजण्यो आनी सेवांची म्हायती पुरवणी करतली. लोक आपली कागाळी आनी तक्रारी नोंद करतले. राज्यभरांतलो भ्रश्टाचार आनी गैरवेव्हाराचो नियाळ घेवपाक मदत जातली. सभापती महाशय, गोवा रायट ऑफ सिटीजन टू टायम बाउंड डिलिव्हरी ऑफ द पब्लीक सर्व्हिसीस एक्ट ह्या कायद्याची कडक अंमलबजावणी करून कामचुकार सरकारी कर्मचाऱ्यांचेर खर कारवाय करपाची ह्या निमित्तांत हांव जनतेक गवाय दितां. एक ऑनलायन पोर्टला मार्फत ह्या गजालींचो नियाळ घेवपाचेंय काम जातलें. Speaker sir, I propose to revamp the current medical reimbursement scheme to help the government employees facing the health problem. Health. Speaker sir, I have increased the allocation of the health sector from 1,970.20 crores in a financial year 21-22 to rupees 2,324.65 crores, indicating an increase of 18%. गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेज. सभापती महोदय, GMC पेशंटाक मेडिसिन आनी अदर कन्झ्युमेबलचो उणाव जावचो जायना म्हणून 169.5 कोटीची केल्ली तरतूद वाडोवन 233.49 कोटी इतली केल्या. सभापती महोदय, मानादीक प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदीजी हाणें सगळ्या सवाय दरान क्वॉलिटी जेनेरिक मेडिसिन मेळची हो हावेस दवरला. त्याच नदरेंतल्यान हांव GMC कॅम्पस जेनेरिक जनऔषधी केंद्र स्थापन करपाचो प्रस्ताव दवरता. तशेंच थळाव्या फार्मा इंडस्ट्रीचो आदर दिवपाक लागून GMCत आशिल्ली गोवा एंटीबायोटीक अँड फार्मास्युटिकल लिमिटेड हाकाय बळगें मेळटलें. सभापती महाशय, GMCतल्या साधन सुविधेचो विस्तार करपाच्या नजरेन हांवें 172.19 कोटीचें प्रायोजन केलां. ह्याच वांगडा हांव नवो ब्लड बँकचो ब्लॉक बांदपाचो प्रस्ताव मांडटा. हाच्या खातीर 10 कोटी आनी गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेज हांगासर रेस्पिरेटरी मेडिसिन हॉस्पिटल TB एंड चेस्ट बांदपा खातीर 157.30 crores खर्चा सयत प्रस्ताव दवरता. सभापती महोदय, दुयेंतांचो आंकडो वाडिल्ल्यान म्हणजे विद्यार्थ्यांच्या वडिलांच्या संख्येक सामावून घेवपाचो नवो व्याख्यान हॉल बांदपाचो प्रस्ताव आसा. ह्या प्रकल्पाचो कॉलेज तशेंच हॉस्पिटल विभागाकूय फायदो जातलो. ह्या प्रकल्पा खातीर 30.70 कोटी खर्च प्रस्तावित केला. सभापती महोदय, ह्या पवित्र सभागृहा मुखार कळोवपाक खोस भोगता येणाऱ्या शैक्षणीक वर्सा सावन जिरियाट्रीक अँड इम्युनॉलॉजिकल अँड हिमॅटॉलॉजिकल अँड ब्लड ट्रान्सफ्युजन ह्या ज्ञान शाखांनी 2 MD कोर्स सुरू करपाक आमकां नॅशनल मेडिकल कमिशन्स ह्या कडल्यान परवानगी मेळ्ळ्या. हेल्थ सर्विसीस. सभापती महोदय, भलायकी सेवा संचालनालय एकूण 1045.64 कोटी आउटले दिला. तातूंतली 972 कोटी महसुलाचेर आसा आनी 72 कोटी रुपया भांडवलाचेर खर्चा खातीर आसा. सभापती महोदय, मुख्यमंत्री मेडिक्लेम योजना जाहीर करताच्या अंतर्गत इन्कम लिमीट 8 लाख मेरेन आनी क्लेम लिमीट 5 लाख रुपया मेरेन वाडयला. तशेंच DDYSची योजना सुसुसृतीत पद्दतीन आवश्यक ती सुदारणा करून परत चालीक लावपाचें आमी ठरयलां. ह्या येवजणे खातीर 65 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. वित्त खात्या अंतर्गत DDSSY खातीर इन्शुरन्स सेल हांव रोखडोच सुरू करतलो. सभापती महोदय, म्हाज्या सरकारान दोनूय जिल्हा स्तराचेर नर्सिंग कॉलेज स्थापन करपाचें आनी सावथ गोवा डिस्ट्रिक्ट हॉस्पिटला भितर ICU विभाग तशेंच मेडिकल कॉलेज स्थापन करपाचें निश्चित केलां. आमी कॅन्सर हॉस्पिटल फास्ट ट्रॅक बेसीसचेर सेटअप करतले आनी आतांच्या घडयेक टाटा हॉस्पिटल हांच्या बरोबरी कॅन्सरा खातीर टायअप केला. सभापती महोदय, नॅशनल सेंटर फॉर डिजीज कंट्रोल ह्या कार्यावळी खाला गोवा स्ट्रोक प्रोग्राम आमी ह्या वर्सा सुरू करतले. गोवा स्ट्रोक प्रोग्राम खाला तीव्र स्ट्रोकाची चिन्हां आनी लक्षणां आशिल्ल्यांक दुबावित दुयेंतींकांक एकदा 4.4 वरांच्या गोल्डन पिरियडा भितर दर्जेदार आनी कालबद्ध पद्दतीन आवश्यक उपचार मेळटले. सभापती महोदय, राज्य कुटुंब कल्याण ब्युरो खाला दोन्ही उत्तर आणि दक्षिण जिल्ह्यात 52.80 लाख इतल्या प्रस्तावित अर्थसंकल्पीय तरतुदींतल्यान ऑटिझम इंटरव्हेन्शन सेंटर सुरू करतले. तशेंच अर्ली चायल्डहूड डेव्हलपमेंट कॉल सेंटर सुरू करतले, जातूंत उच्च धोक्याचे गुरवांतपणांत खर एनिमिया आणि SNCU तरेंतल्या डिस्चार्ज दिल्ल्या भुरग्यांक लक्ष करतले. सभापती महोदय, आयुष कार्यावळी खाला दक्षिण गोंयांतल्या 50 खाटीचे आयुष इंटिग्रेटेड हॉस्पिटल प्रगत पावण्याचेर आसा आनी डिसेंबर 2023 पुराय जातले. डिसेंबर 2023 मेरेन काकोड्या कुडचड्या हांगासर कम्युनिटी हेल्थ सेंटर 68.95 कोटी खर्च करून पुराय करतले. उत्तर गोंयांत सुद्दां आमी आयुष हॉस्पिटल सुरू करपाचे आसा. सभापती महोदय, भलायकी खात्याक एकूण 72.97 कोटीची कॅपिटल आउटले दिला. हातूंतल्यान कुंकळे आनी कांदोळी हांगा 2 नव्यो PHC बांदपाच्यो, तश्योच येणाऱ्या वर्सा पयल्या तिमाहीन हांगासर CHC साखली हांगासर ऑप्थॅल्मिक युनिट सुरू करपाचें थारायलां. सभापती महाशय, गांवगिऱ्या वाठारांनी रावपी जनतेक तज्ञ दोतोरांची जलद मदत मेळची म्हणून आमी कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट बेसिसच्या तत्वाचेर सर्जन, गायनेकॉलॉजिस्ट, स्पेशलिस्ट हांची सेवा डायरेक्टरेट ऑफ हेल्थ सर्विसीसच्या अंतर्गत घेवपाचें थारायलां. गोवा डेंटल कॉलेज अँड हॉस्पिटल. सभापती महोदय, गोवा दंत वैद्यकीय महाविद्यालय आनी हॉस्पिटलाच्या पदव्युत्तर MDS विद्यार्थ्यांक रावपा खातीर 40 पदव्युत्तर विद्यार्थ्यांची क्षमता आशिल्ले अंदाजे 15 कोटी खर्चाचे 3 मजली हॉस्टेल इमारत बांदपाचो प्रस्ताव दवरता. तशेंच लोकांक बऱ्यो सुविधा दिवपा खातीर 45 कोटीची आर्थीक तरतुदूय आमी केल्या. इन्स्टिट्यूट ऑफ सायकॅट्रीक अँड ह्युमन बिहेवियर. सभापती महोदय, मनशाची भलायकी ही शारिरीक तंदुरुस्ती सारकी समान म्हत्वाची आसा. लोकां मदीं मानसीक भलायकी विशीं पुश्टी दिवप हांवें 2022-23 तली 60.94 कोटीची तरतूद वाडोवन 72 कोटी केल्ली आहा. सभापती महोदय, IPHBन द डे केअर सेंटर सुरू करपाचे प्रक्रिया आसा, जे ऑक्टोबर 2023 पर्यंत पुराय जातले. हो प्रकल्प मानसीक दुयेंतीक स्वयंपूर्ण आनी स्वलंबी करपा खातीर ताका योगा, शिवणकाम, सुतारकाम, बेकरी, फुलां तयार करप, छापणावळ, हस्तकला, भरतकाम, मेणबत्ती तयार करप, कला आनी क्राफ्ट आदींचें प्रशिक्षण दिलें वयतलें. फूड अँड ड्रग ॲडमिनिस्ट्रेशन. सभापती महोदय, ह्या सभागृहाक पळोवपाक सोदतां की FSSAन सलग 4थ्या वर्सा गोंयाक अन्न सुरक्षा निर्देशकांत ल्हान राज्य वर्गा खाला पयलें स्थान दिलां. सभापती महोदय, NABLच्या मान्यते खातीर आवश्यकता पळोवन दिवन अन्न आनी वखदां प्रयोगशाळा आसपा खातीर आनी अन्न आनी वखदां नमुन्याचें विश्लेशण करपा खातीर आधुनीक उपकरणां दवरपा खातीर एक प्रशस्त नवी इमारत उबारपाचोय आमचो विचार आसा. सभापती महोदय, फूड सेफ्टी मित्रास येवजणे खाला अन्न आनी सुरक्षा मित्रांची नोंदणी जाल्या. जे सक्रिय आसात त्यांनी त्याची सेवा दिवतात. चडांत चड नागरीक फूड सेफ्टी मित्राज म्हणून नोंदणी करपाक मुखार फुडें सरचे असो हांव उलो मारतां. पब्लीक वर्क्स डिपार्टमेंट. सभापती महोदय, हांवें भौशीक बांदकाम खात्यांत 28.03 वाड करून 2,687.54 कोटी इतली तरतूद केल्या. जुवारी न्हंयचेर बांदिल्लो नवो पूल ही गोंयची शान वाडोवपी एक भव्य प्रकल्प जावन आसा. नव्या जुवारी पुलाचो एक भाग आमी नियमीत येरेदारी खातीर उक्तो केला आनी बेगीनूच डिसेंबर 2023 पर्यंत उरिल्लोय भाग राष्ट्राक समर्पीत जातलो आनी येरेदारीच्या गर्दीचेर कायम स्वरुपी उपाय सुनिश्चित जातलो. सभापती महोदय, गोंय राज्याक पट्ट 15,000 कोटीचो राष्ट्रीय महामार्ग प्रकल्प मंजूर केल्ल्या खातीर हांव पुराय गोंयच्या लोकांच्या वतीन माननीय प्रधानमंत्री नरेंद्र मोदीजी आणि रस्ते येरादारी आणि महामार्ग मंत्री श्री नितीन गडकरीजी हांचे मनापासून उपकार मानता. Honorable Speaker, sir, I wish to inform the August House that during the year 22-23, the state of Goa has sanctioned rupees 2,228.78 crores under National Highway by Union Government, and which includes the following prestigious project. Four-laning of the existing Navelim to Kukalim, sanction of rupees 361.9 crores. Widening of the NH 366 from Sada Junction to gate number 1 of MPT, 16 crores. Balance work of the four-laning of the NH 4-way, including the construction of high level of the four-lane new Khandepar Bridge, 135 crore. Four-laning of the existing Kankona bypass and Mashem to Porem, Goa Karnataka border is 177.35 crore. Construction of the 6-lane elevated corridor in Porvorim, including the approaches, 600 crores. Land acquisition spill over the work Borim bypass, 310 crores. Land acquisition of the four-laning of the NH 748, 195 crores. Land acquisition for the building, widening, maintenance, management and the operation of the NH 65, Kortalim Toyota showroom to start the Margaon Western bypass, 40 crores. Land acquisition for the construction of the Kunkalim bypass, 298 crores. Land acquisition of the four-laning of the NH 66 in Kankona, 79 crores. Rehabilitation of the culvert of NH 66, 1.50 crores. Construction of the culvert in NH 66, Karaswada, Bambolim, 3 crores. And construction of the Margaon Western bypass for NH 17, it is a wholesale fish market to the area 12 crores. Additionally, 23-24, our annual plan of rupees 3,630.85 crores is already prepared and will soon be submitted to the Union Government, and we are confident to receiving the sanction at an early date, and which includes the following NH project and will be taken up in the execution during the 23-24. Four-laning of the Fonda to Bhoma, sanction of the NH 748 on EPC, 750 crores. Four-laning of the existing Sanjeevani Sugar Factory, PM, Khandepar to APC mode, 600 crores. Four-laning of the unmoored is an 1,500 crores, NH 748. Construction of the foot-over bridge at Fulacho Khuris at Bambolim, 7 crore. Four-laning of the NH 66, Kortalim, Nagwa Verna, sanction is 550 crores. Four-laning of the NH 66, Karmal Ghat, 200 crore. Replacement of the existing old and machinery culvert, 5.85 crores. Strengthening of the existing riding surface between NH 366, 18 crores. म्हाका कळोवपाक खोस भोगता की न्यू बोरीम ब्रिज मंजुरीच्या निमाण्या पावड्यांचेर आसा. राज्याचे सगळे एंट्री पॉइंट जोडपी सर्कल रोड ही आमची मागणी आयकून नितीनजी गडकरी हांणी कन्सल्टन्सी लेटरय आमकां इश्यू केल्लें आसा. स्पीकर सर, my government is for overall development of all 40 assembly constituencies, and during the 23-24 we have allotted 2.50 crores as per the assembly constituency under MLA local area development scheme Goa, and which is with the total outlay of 100 crores. आशिल्ले बी आणि परतूय रिपीट केले दिवंक ना तुम्ही. Speaker sir, during 23-24, we will take up the improvement of riding quality surface in all assembly constituencies, totally of 1,700 kilometers amounting of 1,000 crores, and the target is to complete 500 kilometers costing of 280 crores before the onset of the monsoon. Speaker sir, in order to ensure safe and smooth vehicular traffic or the devotee visiting to the Paikdev Devasthan at Sange and also the Sange Industrial Estate, I propose to construct a single-span bridge of rupees 15 crores. The list of the road project as proposed to be completed in the taken up in 23-24 is attached to the annexure 1. वेगळे annexure लायल्ले आसतले त्या ती वेगवेगळ्या कॉन्स्टिट्युएन्सीचे प्रोजेक्ट त्या annexuraक लायल्ले आसतले हितून मेन्शन करूंक ना हे म्हणू नका कारण सगळे घेवपाक लागलो जाल्यार म्हाका 3 वरां लागतली. सभापती महोदय, ह्या वर्सा भौशीक बांदकाम खात्यान आणि सगळ्या भौशीक संबंधित सेवांनी फक्त डिजिटल प्लॅटफॉर्मा मार्फत 100% ई गव्हर्नन्स चालीक लावपाचो प्रस्ताव मांडटा आणि वन ॲप ऑल सर्विसीस ह्या एकाच मोबायल ॲपा वरवीं नागरिकांनी घरांतल्यान सोयीस्करपणान वेगवेगळ्या सेवेचो लाभ घेवपाची विनंती सहजपणात करूंक शकले. सभापती महोदय, फावा त्या प्रमाणान आणि दर्जेदार पिवपाचें उदक दिवप हो म्हज्या सरकाराचो हेत आसा. गांवगिऱ्या वाठारांनी 100 LPCD आणि शहरी वाठारांनी 150 LPCD अशी दर दिसा उण्यांत उण्या पिवपाच्या उदकाची खात्री करपा खातीर म्हज्या सरकारान एन्युअल एक्शन प्लॅन तयार करपाक सुरवात केल्या आणि त्या दिकेन कामूय सुरू केलां. वर्सुकी कृती योजना फुडल्या 5 वर्सां खातीर मिशन मोडाचेर चालीक लायतले आणि फुडल्या 6 म्हयन्यांत येवजण त्या सगळ्यात रोल आउट अंमलबजावणी खातीर जाग्यार आसतली. उदका पुरवणा करपा खातीर 663.63 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महोदय, वट्ट 128.60 MLD मेरेनचे सगळे उदक शुद्धीकरण प्रकल्प पयलींच पुराय जावपाच्या वाटेर आसात आणि ह्या वर्साच्या काळात मोर्ले 70 हांगासर 15 MLD, गावणे काणकोणा हांगासर 5 MLD हाचो आस्पाव आशिल्लो अतिरिक्त 20 MLD WPT प्रस्तावित केला. साळावली शेळपे हांगा 100 MLD, पिळर्ण हांगासर 15 MLD हाचो आस्पाव आशिल्लो अतिरिक्त 115 MLD WPT हाची अंमलबजावणी करपा खातीर प्रस्तावित केल्यात. ह्या पवित्र सभागृहात कळीत करूंक सोदता की पयलींच फावटी दक्षिण गोंयाक आवश्यक आशिल्ल्या उदकाची तान भागोवपा खातीर क्लस्टर डेव्हलपमेंट फंड खाला साळावली हांगा सिडबी कडल्यान 100 MLD वॉटर ट्रिटमेंट प्लांट खातीर 367 कोटीचे सहाय्यक मंजुरी मेळ्ळ्या. लिस्ट ऑफ द वॉटर सप्लाय प्रोजेक्ट proposed to be completed and taken up in the year 23-24 is attached in annexure 2. वेगवेगळे जे प्रकल्प हातान घेवपाचे आहा ते annexure 2 तुमकां सगळ्या जाणांक पळोवपाक मेळटले. सभापती महोदय, भौशीक बांदकाम खात्या वरवीं सगळ्या सरकारी इमारतीची दुरुस्ती आणि देखरेख करपा खातीर हांव प्रस्ताव दवरता. हाच्या खातीर एकूण 343.62 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महोदय, दोनापावला राजभवन खातीर एनेक्शर ब्लॉक आणि PWD कार्यालया खातीर विभागीय कार्यालय इमारत ह्या वर्साच्या काळात अंमलबजावणी खातीर घेतले. List of the building project proposed to be completed and taken up in the year 23-24 is attached in the annexure 3. बिल्डिंग डिव्हिजनाच्या वतीत वेगवेगळे कडे जी कामां सुरू आसा आणि करपाची आसा ते annexure 3 आमी लिस्ट लायला. सभापती महोदय, 100% मलनिसरणी जोडणी मेळोवच्या हातून चालू आशिल्ल्या वट्ट 42.5 MLD STPच्यो सगळ्यो येवजण्यो ह्या वर्सा सुरू जातल्यो. मलनिस्सरण क्षेत्रा खातीर 278.87 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. List of sewerage project proposed to be completed and taken up in 23-24 is attached at annexure 4. सगळे प्रकल्प जे आसा खंयचे घेवपाचे आसा ते annexure 4थ्या लिस्टात आमी लायल्या. सभापती महोदय, GSIDC मुळाव्या साधन सुविधा कामा खातीर GSIDCक एक दिल्ले भांडवल खर्च 380 कोटी रुपया आसा. ह्या वर्सा पुराय जावपाक पावल्या अशी कामां आसात. Office building of the Directorate of Accounts, Porvorim, 57 crores. Reconstruction of the existing building and additional construction of the new block, Fire Department, Panji, 49 crores. Protection and restoration of the Mandavi River coastline from the Miramar Circle to Youth Hostel and Kala Academy to ESG building, 40 crores. Construction of new building of Goa Board Secondary and High Secondary Education at Porvorim, 30 crores. Reconstruction of the Margao Government ITI and Government Multipurpose High Secondary School at Borda Margao, Phase 1, which is 28 crores. Construction of new 4-lane bridge at Hodar in Kurcharam, 22 crores. Renovation of Ravindra Bhavan and construction of the second phase, Ravindra Bhavan Kurcharam, it's 21 crores. Construction of the 4-lane bridge at Sangem town, 19 crore. Expansion and upgradation of the infrastructure of the primary health center, Sange, 18 crores. The development of the work of the integrated education school complex at Kujira, Bambolim, Tiswadi, Goa, 17 crores. Construction of the bridge at Paikul, Sattari, 13 crores. Freedom Fighters Memorial at Patradevi, 12 crores. Construction of the football ground and stadium, including the community hall at Verna, it is an 11 crore. Construction of the Joggers Park at Chikalim, second phase, which is 11 crores. Construction of the modern fire station at Valpai, 10 crores. गोयच्या विविध वाठारांनी आमी सकयल दिल्ले प्रकल्प चालीक लावपाचेय थारायल्या. Construction of the bridge at Sonar Tar Savar Dam in Sattari Taluka, 18 crore. Construction of the Salvador do Mun Chonna Bridge, it is in 250 crores. Speaker sir, I propose to lay the foundation stone for the tallest building, which is in Prashasan Stamba, which will be the house majority of the government offices and other professional associations scattered all across the Panji and nearby areas under one roof. Similarly, the foundation stone for the new collectorate north building will be laid this year. Additional list under the GSRC project is attached as annexure. Electricity. Speaker sir, total allocation of the electricity department is rupees 3,856.36 crore, which is increased by 21%. सभापती महोदय, वीज खात्याची कामां पुराय जावपाच्या प्रगत पावड्याचेर आसा आनी 23-24 ह्या वर्सा जातली अशें मांद्रे हांगा 40 MV उपकेंद्र उबारप, फोंड्या हांगा 220 kV उपकेंद्र 63 MV वीज ट्रान्सफॉर्मर दिवप, वेर्णा हांगा 110 kV उपकेंद्र ट्रान्सफॉर्मर, थिवी उपकेंद्रात 63 MV पावर ट्रान्सफॉर्मर, तुये हांगासर 40 MV उपकेंद्र उबारप, हेर महत्वाचे 33 kV आणि 11 kV फीडर ओव्हरहेड नेटवर्का वयल्यान अंडरग्राउंड केबलिंगाचेर इत्यादी व्हरप. सभापती महोदय, 2023-24 वर्सा म्हज्या सरकारान सकयल दिल्ल्या कामाची येवजण आंखल्या, जी राज्याक प्रसारण क्षमताय तशेंच औद्योगिक क्षेत्र आनी हेर गंभीर गरजो सांबाळपा खातीर स्वावलंबी करतले. वाडीव गरजो आनी विकसीत जावपी परिस्थितीत हाचो विचार करून कांय महत्वाची कामां कार्यान्वित केल्या. Commissioning of the 3 numbers of the 63 MVA 220/33 kV substation at Verna along with the associate 220 line from the Dharbandora to Verna. Commissioning of the 3 numbers of the 63 MVA 220/33 substation at Saligaon. Work of erection of the 2x10 MVA 33/LVA KVA substation at Kaule Madkai, 20 crores. Speaker sir, my government proposed to installation of the prepaid smart meters along with the smart metering to keep check on the defaulting consumers. हाज्या व्यतिरिक्त कामां घेवपी लिस्ट फाटल्यान annexure attach केला. न्यू एंड रिन्युएबल एनर्जी. सभापती महोदय, राज्यांतलो कार्बन फूटप्रिंट कमी करपा खातीर नवीन आनी नवीकरणीय उर्जा खातें खरपणान वावर करता. राज्यांतल्या उर्जा वापराचो ग्रीन कंपोनेंट वाडोवपा खातीर म्हज्या सरकारान साबार पावलां उबरल्यात. Speaker sir, my government will formulate Green Goa Policy 2023 to achieve goal of the environment subsidy, which is very crucial for the coastal state like Goa. Under this policy, my government proposed to procure all incremental power for the state from the green source without additional financial burden. I also propose to set up a solar power generation of the capacity up to 300 MV, wherein the model will be developed on a double utility strategy. That is, to set up the solar panels for the power generation in addition to the present use of land. Speaker sir, under green hydrogen policy of the central government, I propose to set up a pilot project for the generation of green hydrogen and its derivatives like green ammonia, etc. The Research and Development Centers for the Green Hydrogen will set up in collaboration with the top technological institutions such as IIT Goa and BITS Goa. Speaker Sir, I also propose to make Goa as a carbon credit capital of the nation. I feel proud that my government has already taken steps to go ahead with the carbon credit trading as circulated by the Government of India. And with this, we will try to create enabling the condition to bring the investment worth more than 1,000 crores in green technology and green manufacturing and create a more than 10,000 green jobs for a Goan youth in the next 5 years. Speaker Sir, in order to promote a renewable biogas plant in the state, I propose to provide the additional incentive of 20% for setting up of such plant in the state. Speaker Sir, in order to boost to the EV sale and other associate infrastructure in the state, I propose to relaunch the EV subsidy scheme this year, for which the provision of rupees 25 crores has been made. सभापती महोदय, या वर्सा आम्ही PM कुसुम योजन चालीक लायता आणि योजनेच्या तिनूय घटकाच्या अंतर्गत या योजनेचो लाव शेतकऱ्यांमेरेन पावतलो. या वर्सा नुस्तेकारांक सोलर ड्रायर दिवन नुस्तें सुकोवपाक आधार करपी नवी योजना चालीक लावपाचो प्रस्ताव आसा. हातूंतल्यान शेतकऱ्यांक आपल्या भात पीक सुकोवपाकूय आधार जातलो. सभापती महोदय, साळगांव हांगा 7.5 कोटी खर्चांतल्यान बार्देश वाठारांतल्या निर्माण जावपी दिसाक 40 टन क्षमतेचो बायोमास ब्रिकेट्स प्लांटचे उक्तावण मे 2023 भितर जातलें. एप्रिल 2024 भितर अशाच तरेचो प्रकल्प दक्षिण गोंयांत सुरू करपाचोय आमचो यत्न आसा. सभापती महोदय, सरकारी खाती, शाळा, उच्च माध्यमीक विद्यालयां, महाविद्यालयां, पुलीस स्थानकां, स्टेडियम, खेळ, स्कूल, उजो पालोवपी दळाच्या इमारती, बाजार संकुल, KTC बस स्थानकाचेर सगळ्या इमारतीचेर सोलार पावर प्लांट PPP बेसिसचेर बसोवपाचोय विचार आसा. ह्या वर्सा सुमारे 25 ते 30 मेगावॅटची एकत्रीत क्षमता साकारतले. Water resources. Speaker Sir, my government took over on the major issue was the Madai water dispute. We were faced with the award of the tribunal pertaining the diversion of the 3.9 TMC of the water outside the basin. I took immediate steps to challenge the award, and in the Supreme Court, as of today, and we have favorable orders from the Supreme Court, stopping Karnataka from carrying out any further work diversion unless the permission under the environmental laws are obtained. We have effectively stopped and further construction diversion of the Madai waters. My government is closely monitoring the activity of Karnataka and issue pending before the various central government authorities. We have made a strong case before the regionally empowered committee forest at Bangalore and in New Delhi and do not grant any forest clearance. The Chief Wildlife Warden Goa has issued notice and order to stopping all activities of Karnataka. All party delegation met the Union Minister in New Delhi and made the strong case for the protection of Madai. House Committee has been constituted. The help of the expert in the field of environment, forest and hydrology is being obtained. All the departments of the governments are acting in a synchronized manner. We are confident that we shall be able to take all the steps to ensure that no damage diversion take place. We are successfully in agitating our case for Madai Water Management Authority Pravaha, and which will help us to stop any illegal diversion by Karnataka. In meanwhile, we are also exploring and coming out of the appropriate plan for utilizing of the waters from the Madai Basin for the benefit of the people. We have projects and which are planned and will be taken up upon the following the legal procedure. Our project will be in accordance with the provisions of the environmental law. Such project will be taken up in consequences with our case relating to the Madai dispute. 3 new projects have been proposed by the government in the Madai Basin at Nirankal, Kazumol and Tatodi, having an average storage capacity of 11.21 MCM 4 MCM and 5.7 MCM respectively. This project will go a long way in improving the irrigation and drinking water network in Goa. We are committed to the cause of Madai and shall not leave any stone unturned in our mission Madai. Speaker sir, I am pleased to announce that under the Amrut Sarovar mission of Honorable Prime Minister, the rejuvenation of the 150 numbers water bodies will be completed by March 2023. Speaker sir, the department has planned to harvest 75 lakhs cubic meter of the water supply and 250 MLD of the raw water, an estimated cost of rupees 300 crores to ensure uninterrupted water supply to the North Goa district, and while the Tirali canals are closed for the annual repairs of the unforeseen bridges. Speaker sir, the Center of Excellence to promote the scientific study of the data generated and to prepare the Mathematical Model Center for the Excellence and planned at the Margao and with the World Bank Fund. The work is likely to be completed by the March 2024. Speaker sir, the state water informatics system and which will be installed at the Sinchani Bhavan Parvarim, which will provide the real-time data on the water availability and its distribution in the state for the better planning of the infrastructure. Speaker sir, under the river regeneration program, River Sal and Mapsa will be desealed and waterways will be improved at a cost of rupees 25 crores, and in the second phase, the damage embarked will be restored is estimated cost of rupees 22.38 crores. Speaker sir, it will endeavor my government to complete the project as well as to take up the project listed as under the National Cyclone Risk Mitigation Project 2, 116.35 crores in the April 23. Interstate Tilari Irrigation Project, 1,465, April 23. The Lift Irrigation Scheme at Malkarne, 30 crores, May 23. The Lift Irrigation Scheme at Mopa Village, 10 crores. The construction of the box conduct canal at Kapem and Paroda, 13 crores. The use of mining peat water for irrigation in Bicholim and Sattari Taluka, 16 crores. The construction of the flowed water pumping system for Mala area of Panjim city, 16 crores. The development of the Santinez Nala for flood control, drainage and water quality improvement, 41 crores. Transport, Sabhapati Mahashay, वाहतूक खात्याक ह्या वर्सा 296.75 कोटीची भरघोस आर्थिक तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महोदय, माझ्या सरकारान कदंबा महामंडळामार्फत माझी बस योजना चालीक लावपाचें निश्चित केलां. भौशी गेरेदारीच्या चडांत चड वापर करपाक प्रोत्साहन दिवपाक तशेंच शहर आनी गांवगिऱ्या वाठारांनी भौशी गेरेदारी जाळें घटमूट करपा खातीर कदंबा महामंडळाच्या खाजगी बस मालका कडेन कॉन्ट्रॅक्ट करून ताका दर म्हयन्याक निर्धारीत भाडें वितरीत करतले. हाची अंमलबजावणी खातीर 25 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. Speaker sir, in order to allow the tourists to have the comfortable movement across the state, the vehicles entering the Goa will be thoroughly checked at the border for the documents and will be given a unique sticker to affixed on the vehicle. Such vehicles not be harassed for the documents anywhere in the state. Speaker sir, in line with the vehicle scrapping policy announced by central government, I propose to incentivize the public transport operators for the replacing their old vehicle with the electrical or CNG fuel based once as a step towards the clean environment. Speaker sir, in a major reform to make the transport sector cashless, I proposed to implement a prepaid card-based ticketing system in Kadamba Corporation on all its routes and which will eliminate the cash handling. Due to this, the citizen will also able to use the public transport at lesser ticket price. सभापती महोदय, वाहतूक सुविधा सुसृतीत करपा खातीर म्हज्या सरकारान बस मार्ग, बस थांब्याचे डिजिटलायझेशन, स्मार्ट सिटी वरवीं अर्बन मास ट्रेझिंग कंपनीच्या तयार केल्ल्या व्यापक मोबिलिटी येवजण चालीक लावप, स्क्रॅपिंग धोरण अंतर्गत वाहन फिटनेस प्रमाणपत्र मेळोवपा खातीर PPP तत्वाचेर स्वयंचलित चांचणी केंद्र स्थापन करप अशा धोरणाचो अवलंब केला. सभापती महोदय, प्रस्ताव मांडटाना wherein the income limit will be increased to enhance the coverage under the scheme. Speaker sir, I propose to provide 1,000 taxi vehicle to the taxi operator with the zero investment under Goikar Taxi Patrav Yojana. सभापती महोदय, फेम 2 योजने खाला गोंय राज्यातल्या वेगवेगळ्या मार्गाचेर AC बसी पणजे स्मार्ट सिटी मिशन आणि गोंय मुक्तीच्या 60व्या वर्साचे औचित्य साधून 48 इलेक्ट्रिकल बसी मंजूर केल्यात आणि जून 2023 मेरेन ह्यो सेवेत रुजू जातल्यो. टू परचेज न्यू बसीस आय हॅव मेड द प्रोविजन ऑफ रुपीज 31.92 crores. सभापती महोदय, येरेदाराची गर्दी पळोवन येरेदारी नियमाचे उल्लंघन केल्यार वाहनां बूक करपाक एक मुखेल हुस्को आसा. देखून ह्या संबंधी माझ्या सरकारान अशें उल्लंघन रिमोट एन्फोर्समेंट वरवीं तपासपाचें थारायलां. ह्या अंतर्गत अंमलबजावणी अधिकारी रिमोट नियंत्रण कक्षाक बसून उल्लंघन तपासतले आणि उल्लंघन करपाक चलन जारी करतले. Speaker sir, my government will introduce the intelligent transport management system wherein the bus and other mode of the last mile connectivity will be integrated on a user-friendly platform so that the commuters can utilize the public transport instead of their own vehicle. Captain of Port and River Navigation. Speaker sir, total allocation of this department is rupees 153.19 crores. सभापती महोदय, इंटरलँड वाठारांनी येरेदारीची क्षमता आणि व्याप्ती आनीक वाडोवपा खातीर अपस्ट्रीम न्हंयचे ड्रेजिंग हातात घेतलां, जेका लागून ल्हान क्रूज बोटी खातीर नवे मार्ग उक्ते जातले आणि बॅकवॉटर पर्यटनाक चालना मेळटली. तशेंच जहाजाची नोंदणी, नूतनीकरण आणि कर भाडें आदी वसूल खातीर ऑनलायन सेवा सुरू करपाचोय आमचो प्रस्ताव आसा. चालू वर्सा आमी 5 आधुनीक डिझायनाचे रोरो फेरीबोटी मेळोवपाचो प्रस्ताव मांडला. हाचो वापर मुखेलपणान चड येरेदारी आशिल्ल्या मार्गाचेर जातलो आणि टर्नआउट वेळेर जातलो आणि चड वाहनां वापरपाक मेळटली. स्पोर्ट्स आनी यूथ अफेर्स. सभापती महाशय, सांगपाक खूब खोस भोगता की भोवप्रतिक्षीत अशा राष्ट्रीय क्रीडा स्पर्धांचे येजमानपद गोंय राज्याक मेळ्ळा आणि ह्या आयोजनाची यशस्वी पूर्तता करपाच्या नदरेन आमी अर्थसंकल्पात 225 कोटीची भरीव आर्थीक तरतूद केल्या. With this including the total allocation of the sports and youth affairs is 384.24 crores, indicating an increase in 152.88 crores. सभापती महोदय, तरणाट्याक शिक्षण आणि सशक्तीकरण आणि तरणाट्याच्या कल्याणा खातीर कार्यावळीक मार्गदर्शन, मदत आणि चालना दिवपा खातीर कार्यावळी विकसीत करप आणि चालीक लावपाच्या हेतून खेळा आणि तरणाट्याक वेव्हार संचालनालयाचेर गोवा राज्य युवा आयोगाची स्थापणूक करपाचेंय थारायलां. गोवा राज्य युवा आयोग कार्यान्वित करपाक 2 कोटी रुपयाची आर्थीक तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महोदय, विभागाच्या खेळा सुविधाचो वापर आणि बुकींग करपा खातीर वांगडीपणान शुल्क भरप खातें ई कार्यालय कार्यक्षम करपाक वांगडाच ऑनलायन उपलब्ध करून दिवपाचें काम सुरू आसा, ज्याचें काम मे 23 मेरेन पुराय जातलें. Speaker sir, I have increased the allocation of the Sports Authority of Goa to rupees 75 crores in a financial year 23-24 आणि सुमार 18 ल्हान आणि मुखेल प्रकल्प काम पुराय करपा खातीर 26.50 कोटी रुपयाची तरतूद कॅपिटल एक्सपेंडिचरच्या अंतर्गत केल्या. सभापती महोदय, NIS भितर कोचिंग डिप्लोमा घेवपा खातीर राष्ट्रीय खेळगड्यांची नेमणूक करपाच्या दुरुस्ती येवजणे खाला 8 खेळगड्यां खातीर 13 लाख रुपयाची तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महोदय, फुटबॉल डेव्हलपमेंटाच्या खातीर अनुदान योजनेत बदल करून 6 कोटी रुपयाची भरघोस अनुदान दिवपाचो प्रस्ताव आसा. सभापती महोदय, संचालनालयान ह्या वर्सा कठीण परिस्थिती आशिल्ल्या खेळगड्यांक 88 लाख रुपयाची आर्थिक मदत दिवपाची तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महाशय, विविध स्पोर्ट्स असोसिएशन हांकां तांच्या आवश्यकतेनुसार दर्जेदार कोच नेमपाक आर्थीक मदत करतले. गोंयच्या खेळगड्यांनी राष्ट्रीय आणि आंतरराष्ट्रीय स्तराचेर गोल्ड मेडल वा केंद्र सरकारचो राष्ट्रीय पुरस्कार मेळयल्यार ताका रेग्युलर गव्हर्मेंट जॉब दिवपाचें आमी जाहीर करता. Panchayat. Speaker sir, the allocation of the Panchayat is rupees 356.95 crores. Speaker sir, in recognition of the services provided by the representatives of the rural local bodies, I propose to increase the honorarium provided by the government to Sarpanch, Deputy Sarpanch and Panch from rupees 6,000 to 8,000, 4,500 to 6,500 and 3,500 to 5,500 respectively. For this purpose, the total provision of 12 crores has been made. Further, it is observed that the honorarium are majorly delayed due to the administrative procedure involved in the release of honorarium. I propose to implement a mechanism through which the honorarium will be credited at the end of every month to each Panch member. Speaker sir, I have made the provision of rupees 16 crores for the North Goa and South Goa Jilla Panchayat for their establishment expenses. Further, I have allowed the developmental works to the extent of rupees 50 lakhs per ZP member for taking up the various work in their respective area. Fully equipped Jilla Bhavan will also be set up in both the districts. Speaker sir, to avoid the duplication of the work by multiple agencies such as Panchayat, Jilla Panchayat, PWD, RDA, etc., I propose to implement a GIA-based monitoring system for works, which will help the government in geotagging infrastructure works. Speaker sir, for the rural garbage disposal, the fund of rupees 3.5 crores has been earmarked and rupees 17.50 crores have been earmarked for the infrastructure development in Panchayat. Over and above this provision of rupees 6 crores has been made for the infrastructure development under the Deen Dayal Infrastructure Development Scheme. सभापती महोदय, स्वच्छ भारत मिशन ग्रामीण योजनेचो हेतू सगळ्या गांवगिरी वाठारांतल्यान दर एका घरात शौचालयाची व्यवस्था करप आणि तशेंच जंय जंय जमीन मेळटा थंय थंय सामुदायिक नितळसाण संकुल बांदप, गोवा उक्तेपणान शौच मुक्त करप. आदीच 17,916 वैयक्तिक घरगुती शौचालय व्यवस्था केल्या आणि ही योजने खाला 1,028 सामुदायिक शौचालय बांधल्या. आम्ही गांव नितळ करप, सामाजिक प्रेरित करप आणि शिक्षण दिवप पावलां उबारल्यात. हाच्या खातीर ह्या वर्सा 96.73 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. Speaker sir, in order to ensure that the grants from the governments are effectively distributed to the village panchayat, I propose to make this grant allocation process fully online, wherein the quantum of grants allotted will be the function of the efforts of the panchayat in revenue augmentation, implementation of double entry account system, etc. Rural development. Speaker sir, I have increased the allocation of the rural development to rupees 221.46 crores. सभापती महोदय, ग्रामीण गरीब उणी करपा खातीर आनी गांवगिऱ्या गरीब नव्या विलेज ऑर्गनायझेशनान तयार केल्ल्या 23-24 ह्या वर्सा खातीर 150 सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप आणि 25 विलेज ऑर्गनायझेशन तयार करपाचो प्रस्ताव मांडटा. तातूंत वेगवेगळ्या उदरनिर्वाहाचे उपक्रम म्हळ्यार भाजीपाल्याची लागवड, पोल्ट्री, डेअरी, बी किपींग, शिंपल्या आणि अगरबत्ती, मेणबत्ती, अन्न प्रक्रिया, तत्सम उद्योग हांचो आस्पाव आसा. सभापती महोदय, सूक्ष्म अन्न प्रक्रिया उद्योगाचे प्रधानमंत्री फॉर्मलायझेशन PMFME येवजण खाला वन डिस्ट्रिक्ट वन प्रॉडक्ट हातूंत वांटो घेवपी 225 सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप वांगडा 101.71 कोटी सीड कॅपिटलचे दिल्ले सूक्ष्म अन्न प्रक्रिये अंतर्गत 23-24 ह्या वर्सा आणि 447 उद्योगांक आधार दितले. Speaker sir, I propose to increase the assistance to rupees 10,000 under the Goa Gramin Urja Yojana for giving the gas connection to the balanced population in the state. Speaker Sir, the workforce taken under the Manrega will be given the wages as per the daily wages rate of the state government, with the different component fully being borne by the state government.
Speaker Sir, under Rule 16 of the Rules and Procedure of Conduct of Business, I move a motion to extend the duration of the sitting of the House by 1 hour.
The motion is that the duration of the sitting of the House be extended by 1 hour. Those in favor may say aye. Aye. Those against may say no. The ayes have it, the ayes have it. The sitting of the House is extended by 1 hour.
Speaker Sir, the workforce taken under the Manrega will be given the wages as per the daily wages rates of the state government, with the difference component fully being borne by the state government. Speaker Sir, the contractual staff working under the Manrega are getting the very less remuneration considering their nature of work. I propose to increase their remuneration. Speaker Sir, under Goy Gram Samruddhi Yojana, the provision of rupees 15 crores has been made for the rural infrastructure development. Further, under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, road is approximately 65 km length in a state will be constructed, and for which the provision of rupees 100 crores has been made. Further, the construction of Goa Bazar will also be fast-tracked. Sabhapati Mohoday, Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gramin Kaushalya Yojana चालीक लावून अंदाजे 750 उमेदवारांक अन्न उत्पादन, अतिथी, घरगुती प्रवास आणि पर्यटन, भलायकी जतनाय आणि मजगत आदी वेगवेगळ्या व्यवसाय आणि अभ्यासक्रमाचे प्रशिक्षण दितले. सभापती महोदय, खात्यान तालदे धारबांदोडा हांगासर सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप वांगड्यांनी चलयल्लो होम स्टे पर्यटन पायलट प्रकल्प यशस्वीपणान चालीक लायला. तशेंच गोंयांतल्यान 100 परस चड घरांचो आस्पाव करून घेवपी शेजाऱ्यांच्या गांवांनी पर्यटन संबंधी होम स्टे प्रकल्प वाडोवपाचोय आमचो हावेस आसा. अर्बन डेव्हलपमेंट. Speaker Sir, the allocation of the urban development of rupees 604.32 crores. The grant to the local bodies have been increased by 26.33%, and for the smart city work, the provision of rupees 150 crores has been made. Speaker Sir, in order to regulate the urban growth and the future development of town and cities, my government has decided to prepare master plan for all urban local bodies. Initially, preparation of the master plans for Margaon, Mapsa, Fonda and Walpoi Municipal Council is underway. Master plan developed for Sakli will be implemented expeditiously. Speaker Sir, my government is committed for the rehabilitation of the notified slum dwellers in urban areas of Margaon, Marmagua and Panji, for which the special provision of the 5 crores has been made. Speaker Sir, my government has also initiated GIA-based survey of all properties that are managed by urban local bodies for the purpose of correct tax assessment and management for the properties with the view of achieving the transparency and accountability. Speaker Sir, under PM Swanidhi scheme, a total 1,868 loans have been given till date. The validity of this scheme is till December 2024, and I appeal all the street vendors operating in the state to take the benefit under this scheme. Industries. Speaker Sir, allocation to the Industries Department is rupees 85.26 crores. Speaker Sir, facilitate the flow of the credit to MSME borrowings in the state of Goa, I introduce Mukhyamantri Saral Udyog Sahaya Yojana, where the coverage guarantee under the Credit Guarantee Fund thrust for micro and small entrepreneurs will be increased up to the maximum of 95%. This will minimize the risk and encourage the collateral-free lending by the member lending institutions. For this purpose, a provision of rupees 10 crores has been made. सभापती महाशय, गायीच्या दुधा वांगडाच गोमूत्र आणि गोमय हाकाय खूप महत्व आसा. गोमूत्र आणि गोमय हांच्यापासून निर्माण जावपी उत्पादनांक प्रोत्साहन दिवपी मुख्यमंत्री गोधन योजना आमी चालीक लावपाचें थारायलां. अशी उत्पादनां तयार करपी उद्योगांक प्रोडक्शन लिंक्ड इन्सेंटिव्स दिवपा खातीर आमी 3 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महोदय, PMFME ही केंद्रीय पुरस्कृत येवजण राज्यात अंमलात हाडल्या. ह्या येवजणेचो लाव 39 वैयक्तीक युनिटांनी आणि 641 SHG वांगडा जाला. ह्या सगळ्या घटकां खातीर एकूण 4.62 कोटी रुपया वापरल्यात. येवजण सुरळीतपणा चालीक लागून म्हणूनच येवजणे खातीर 10 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. My government has extensively carried out the exercise of reducing the compliances burden for the 2 years. Now government is successfully completing the massive exercise of decriminalization, wherein out of 290 minor criminal provisions in the various acts, 59 criminal provisions under 25 acts are decriminalized. In addition to this, 143 compliances spanning of the various departments have been simplified. In order to provide the support to the cashew industry, the employment subsidy scheme for the cashew industry has been provisioned within rupees 5 crores, and I have also increased the grant to the Khadi Vikas Board of rupees 3.11 crores. Speaker sir, my government is working close coordination with the industries bodies of Goa and implementation of the fixed term employment. This will ensure that employee hired for the short period will also get the statutory benefits such as PF, gratuity, medical benefits, etc. is available to the permanent workman and proportionate and according to the period of the service rendered by him, even if his period of the employment does not extend the qualifying period of the employment required in the statute. Further, to strengthen the infrastructure in the industrial estate, the total outlay of rupees 10 crore has been provided to the support to IDC, Handicraft, Textile and Coir. Speaker sir, I have increased the allocation of the Handicraft, Textile and Coir department to rupees 32.85 crores. सभापती महोदय, कुणबी हातमाग साडी आणि कुणबी हातमाग शाल विणपात प्रशिक्षण आणि कौशल्य आशिल्ल्या कुणबी हातमाग विणप्यांक प्रोत्साहन दिवप. गरजू हँडलूम वेवर्स हांकां दिसाक 210 रुपया दराचेर विद्या वेतन दितले. सभापती महोदय, कारागीर लागपी हातमाग साधन आणि उपकरणां सारकिल्ले विशेष रुपान तयार केल्ली यंत्रां निर्मिती करून गोंयच्या 4 समाज सारकिल्ल्या थळाव्या कारागिरांचो प्रसार करपाचो उद्देश आसा. हरशीं ह्या सारकिल्ले यंत्र शेजारच्या राज्यांतून खूप कश्ट घेवन हाडची पडटात. Speaker sir, upcoming Goa Hut project will also house the Unity Mall, which will focus on the promotion of sale and state's own one district, one product and GI product and other handicraft product in line with the announcement in the union budget. Mines and Geology. सभापती महोदय, चिरेखणी संदर्भात वेपार करपाक सोपेपणाचो प्रसार करून खातें अर्ज मागोवपाच्या प्रक्रियेत आसा. खाजगी जमनीच्या संदर्भात खात्यान फाटल्या 2 वर्सांक 96 अर्जाचेर प्रक्रिया केली आणि SSC कडल्यान तांकां पर्यावरण परवाने दिवपाचोय निर्देश अर्जदारांक दिल्या. मेजर मिनरल्सच्या बाबतीत लोह खनिज खातीर 4 मिनरल ब्लॉकाची पावणी करून पयली निवादा मागोवपी कळवण्याक 30 ऑक्टोबर 2022 दिसा जारी केली आणि पावणी प्रक्रिया 21 डिसेंबर 2022 ह्या दिसा सोंपली. सभापती महोदय, 22-23 आर्थिक वर्षात मिनरल ऑक्शन रूल 2015 प्रमाणे सुमार 25 मायनिंग ब्लॉकचे आमी ऑक्शन करतले. ह्याच्या सयत खाण लीज वाठारा भायर आशिल्ल्या डंपांची पावणी करपाचो वावरूय आमी करतले. हाज्या खातीर आमकां 1000 कोटीची येणावळ येवपाची शक्यता आसा आणि हातूंतल्यान मोठ्या प्रमाणात एम्प्लॉयमेंटूय जनरेट जातलो. Information and technology. Speaker sir, the allocation to information and technology is increased by 67.63% and stands at 241.13 crores. Speaker sir, in the major reform, I propose to make all the government offices paperless by introducing e-office software, and which will reduce the cost of stationery drastically and hence save the trees in the long run. Speaker sir, in order to achieve the object Har Ghar Fiber, which will provide high-speed internet connectivity to rural households in the state, I propose to lay the fiber network across the state at the cost of rupees 725 crores with the assistance from the central government. सभापती महोदय, सी, सन, सँड अँड सॉफ्टवेअर हाचो मेळ साधून वयर सरपी तंत्रगिन्यानाच्या युगात विशिष्ट भागात एक पसंतीची सुवात म्हणून आणि राज्याच्या आर्थिक वाढीक चालना दिवपी जागतिक स्तराचेर स्पर्धात्मक IT वातावरण विकसीत करून गोंयाक भारताची सर्जनशील राजधानी करपाचो हावेस आसा. 5 वर्सात 30,000 नोकऱ्यो आणि 20,000 कोटीची गुंतवणूक करपाची मोख आशिल्ल्या गोवा इंडस्ट्रियल ग्रोथ अँड इन्व्हेस्टमेंट प्रमोशन पॉलिसी साध्य करून इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर, कनेक्टिविटी अँड टॅलंट क्रिएशन सक्षम करून फायदो करतले. सभापती महोदय, भारत सरकारान घेतिल्ल्या फुडारपणा प्रमाणान प्रोडक्शन लिंक इन्सेंटिव्ह येवजण आस्पाव आशिल्ल्या EMAC खातीर विशेष गुंतवणूक धोरणाचो प्रस्ताव म्हजे सरकार दवरता. ह्या धोरणाक लागूनच युनिटेच्या आकार प्रमाण रिबेट प्रोत्साहन भरपाय दितले. ही येवजण चालीक लायतना 1,000 कोटी रुपयाची निश्चित गुंतवणूक मेळपाची शक्यता आसा. Speaker sir, in order to provide the initial capital to the IT startup in the state, I propose to extend loan to such startup through CMRY scheme without any required of the government guarantor as currently required under the scheme. Speaker sir, to promote more entrepreneurs at a village level to set up the common service center in line with the central scheme for the same, I propose to provide the collateral free term loan at a nominal interest rate through EDC, otherwise, etc. Such VLEs would be the incentivized based on the number of the transactions carried out by them. सभापती महोदय, the work from anywhere संकल्पना आशिल्ल्या व्यावसायिकाची वाडटी मागणी भागोवपा खातीर सरकारान सी हब मॉडेल तयार केला. गोंयच्या 12 महत्वाच्या दर्यावेळेचेर अशे जागे आमी निर्माण करतले. फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंट. सभापती महाशय, ह्या धर्तरी वयलो समतोल राखपा खातीर रानाचें खूब म्हत्व आसा. आमी आमच्या जिविता खातीर रानाचेर आधारून आसात. हवेंतल्यान आमी स्वास घेता, आमी लाकूड वापरता आनी उदक पितात. जनावरांकूय रावपाची सुवात आनी मनशाचो उदारनिर्वाह करपाच्या वांगडाच उदक व्हाळाची राखण, जमनीचो धूप आडोवप ह्या हवामानांतलो बदल आमची रानां उणी करतात. The allocation of the forest department has been increased to rupees 175.65 crores. सभापती महोदय, गोंय रान खात्यातल्या लोकांच्या सहभागान थळाव्या फळां दिवपी झाडां जातीची लागवड करून जैव विविधता समृद्ध करप सयत रान आनी रानवटी जनावरांची राखण आनी संवर्धन करून ह्या बाबतीत सक्रिय पावलां उबारल्यात. चालू वर्सा खात्यांतल्यान 3.45 लाख परस चड झाडांचे रोंपे सामान्य लोकांक फुकट वाटल्यात, पूण 637 हेक्टर रान वाठारांत झाडां रोयल्यात. फुडल्या वर्सा खातीरूय ही गती दवरून 700 हेक्टर परस चड वाठारांत झाडां रोवपाचो हेतू दवरला. सभापती महोदय, रान खातें सगळ्यात संरक्षीत वाठारांनी इको टुरिजम स्थळां तयार करप, देखरेख आनी संचालन हातांत घेतलां. राज्या भितरल्या वाठारांतल्या पर्यटनाक चालना दिवपा खातीर नेचर स्केम, टुरिस्ट सर्कीट आनी ट्रेकिंग, वायल्ड लायफ सफरी, सुकणीं पळोवपाच्यो भोंवड्यो आदी पर्यावरण पर्यटन सुविधाक लागू आशिल्ले नेम आनी मार्गदर्शक तत्वां प्रमाणे प्रोत्साहन दितले आनी थळाव्या लोकांक ताच्या दरांत फायदेशीर रोजगार संदी मेळोवपाच्या नदरेन सक्रियपणान वांटो घेवपाक सहभागी करून घेतले. सभापती महोदय, गोंयच्या नागरीक खात्याच्या कार्यालयात भेट दिनासतना अर्ज ऑनलायन सादर करप मेळपाचो म्हणून झाडां कापपाची परवानगी आनी झाडां काडून उडोवपाची आनी वेली लावपाची परवानगी खातीर गोंय आनी रान खात्यांतल्यान ऑनलायन सेवा सुरू केल्या. त्याच प्रमाणे ट्रॅकिंग, सुकणीं पळोवपाची परवानगी ज्या आशिल्ल्या अर्जदारांक ऑनलायन सेवा सुरू केल्या, जेका लागून लोकांक खंयच्याच सुवाती वयल्यान आनी खंयच्यानय वेळार अर्ज करपाक मेळटलो. सभापती महोदय, दर्या देगेवयल्या पर्यावरण प्रणाली आनी इफ्री हाचें पर्यावरण महत्व आनी खास करून हवामान बदल आणि कमी करपातली भुमिकेची हाच्या संबंधी माहिती दवरपा खातीर थळाव्या लोकां कडेन सल्लो घेवन चोडणा हांगासर अत्याधुनीक ओपन एअर नेचर इंटरप्रिटेशन सेंटर उबारपाची येवजण आसा. हो प्रकल्पा खातीर 7.35 कोटी रुपया खर्च अपेक्षित आसा. सभापती महोदय, बोंडला झुऑलॉजिकल पार्कचे मुखेल येवजण केंद्रीय प्राणी संग्रहालय प्रदीर्घाकरण पर्यावरण रान आणि हवामान बदल मंत्रालयान मान्यता दिल्या. प्रशिक्षित मनीसबळ तंत्र कंत्राटी कर्मचारी पशुवैद्यकीय आदर एनिमल एक्सचेंज प्रोग्राम खातीर एक व्यापक प्रस्ताव तयार करून चालू आसा. राज्यातले एकमेव प्राणी संग्रहालय आशिल्ल्या बोंडला झुऑलॉजिकल पार्क आनीकूय आकर्षित करपा खातीर सरकार यत्न करतले. Environment and climate change. Speaker sir, allocation to the environmental department is rupees 31.13 crores. सभापती महोदय, कोस्टल झोन मॅनेजमेंट प्लॅन 2011 मंजूर जाला आणि आम्ही CZMP 2019 खातीर काम सुरू केला, जे डिसेंबर 2023 पर्यंत पुराय जातले. सभापती महोदय, राज्य सरकारान कंपन्यो, थळाव्यो संस्था आणि व्यक्ती परवीं पर्यावरण टिकाऊ कृतीक चालना दिवपा खातीर हरीत पथ पुरवठ्या खातीरय येवजण चालीक लायल्यात. सभापती महोदय, ईज ऑफ डुईंग बिझनेसा खातीर GSPCB हिने अर्जाचेर प्रक्रिया बेगीनूच करपाक फुडाकार घेतला आणि अर्जाचेर ऑनलायन प्रक्रिया करपा खातीर गोवा कोस्टल झोन ऑथॉरिटीतूय अशीच प्रक्रिया हातात घेतल्या, ज्याची सुरवात जून 23 पासून जातली. सभापती महोदय, उदरनिर्वाहा खातीर गोवन प्रकल्प खाला 2 केंद्रां कार्यान्वित आसात आणि अंदू नवे केंद्र सुरू जातले. ह्या खातीर सरकारान 2 कोटी रुपयाची तजवीज केल्या आणि डिसेंबर 23 मेरेन पुराय करपाची मोख दवरल्या. सभापती महोदय, सँड इरोजनचेर नियंत्रण दवरपा खातीर रेव मोटर तंत्रज्ञान चालीक लावपा खातीर 4 कोटी रुपयाची तजवीज केल्या आणि NIOच्या सहकार्यान चालीक लायतले. सभापती महोदय, मांडवी न्हंयचेर फ्लोटिंग रियल टायम वॉटर क्वॉलिटी मॉनिटरिंग सिस्टम स्थापन करपा खातीर 3 कोटी रुपयाची तरतूद केल्या आणि किनारी क्षेत्रा सयत वेगवेगळ्या सुवातींनी साऊंड लेवल मॅपिंग करपा खातीरूय बी 3 कोटी रुपयाची तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महोदय, ग्रीन क्रेडिट, ग्रीन क्लायमेट फंड, ओसोळणेच्या वाठाराचें संवर्धन आनी उर्जा, उदक वांटप, कोयर विलो लावप आनी बरे भलायकीचे जीण पद्दतीचो प्रसार करपा खातीर जागृताय मोहीम ह्यो वेगवेगळ्यो येवजण्यो चालीक लावपा खातीर अर्थसंकल्पात 10 कोटी रुपयाची तरतूद केल्या. लेबर एंड एम्प्लॉयमेंट. The allocation to the labor and employment is rupees 115.54 crores. Speaker sir, for the upliftment of the unorganized sector in the state of Goa, I propose to provide unorganized sector management system, a single unified marketplace to the unorganized sector where the citizen will be able to avail the services of this sector at their doorstep, whereas the unorganized sector will have an increased opportunity of employment. Speaker sir, in order to facilitate ease of registration for the laborers and unified database, I proposed to develop an online portal where the Goa labor card will be issued solely based on the Aadhaar at a nominational fees, on a nominal fees, sorry. This card will be the mandatory for all laborers working in the state. Speaker sir, in order to support the entrepreneurs and boost employment in Goa, I will reintroduce Mukhyamantri Modified Interest Rebate Scheme, where an additional 2% of the interest rebate will be given to companies who employ more than 20 Goans in their establishment, taking the cumulative rebates of 9% reimbursed by the government. Factories and boilers. Sabhapati Mohoday, कारखान्यांनी बायला कामगारा आड नोकऱ्यांची संधी संदर्भात जावपी भेदभाव थांबोवपा खातीर कारखाने 1948 च्या संबंधित तरतुदीन दुरुस्ती हाडपाची प्रक्रिया म्हज्या सरकारान सुरू केल्या. ह्या दुरुस्तीक लागून बायलाची सुरक्षा आनी सुरक्षितता सांबाळपी परिस्थिती प्रमाणे कारखान्यांनी बायलांक सांचे 7 ते सकाळी 6 मेरेन काम करूंकूय मेळटलें. सभापती महोदय, हांव कारखान्यांक रास्त दरान इंडस्ट्रियल हायजीन आणि हेल्थ रिलेटेड सर्विसीस पुरवण करूंक इंडस्ट्रियल हायजीन लॅबॉरेटरी आणि इंडस्ट्रियल हेल्थ लॅबॉरेटरी अपग्रेड करपाचो प्रस्ताव मांडटा. सभापती महोदय, कारखान्यांतल्यान कामगारां मदीं सुरक्षा आनी भलायकी जागृताय घडोवन हाडपाचो निरंतर प्रयत्न म्हणून चड प्रशिक्षण कार्यावळी घेवपाचो प्रस्ताव आसा आनी उद्योगीक सुरक्षा आनी भलायकी संदर्भांतल्या वेगवेगळ्या विशयाचेर कमीत कमी 3000 कामगारांक प्रशिक्षण दिवपाचो विचार आसा. ह्या सगळ्या उद्देशा खातीर फॅक्टरीज आनी बॉयलर्स हाका 14.75 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. Skill development and entrepreneurship. The total allocation of the skill development and entrepreneurship has been increased by 30.03% and which is 148.24 crores. Speaker sir, the vision of my government is the skilling of the human resource available in the state so that all youth find gainful employment opportunities. I proposed to formulate Chief Minister apprenticeship policy aimed at the skilling of manpower across the diverse field. The youth will be the skilled and different skill set of the government department, corporation, panchayat, municipalities and private industries. Goa Education Development Corporation will be the nodal agency for the implementation of this policy, for which the provision of ₹5 crores has been made. Speaker sir, my government has formulated Chief Minister's Kaushalya scheme, and with the objective to skill, reskill, upskill maximum number of the local youth at large scale at a high speed with the quality standards. An allocation of ₹1.75 crores has been made for this scheme. Speaker sir, the construction of the new block of ITI Panji is expected to be completed by April 23 at a cost of ₹3.34 crores. Speaker sir, under the project of upgradation of the ITS into the Center of Excellence through the Tata Technology Limited, the 5 government ITS will be upgraded to the total cost of ₹209.72 crores. The objectives of this upgradation is to align the skill impart in line with the industry job roles for the gainful employment of all students. Speaker sir, I proposed to set up the tinkering lab in 5 government ITS under the Strive scheme of Government of India at a cost of ₹1 crore. Agriculture, Animal Husbandry and Fisheries. सभापती महाशय, कृषी, पशुपालन आणि मत्स्य व्यवसाय या क्षेत्रा खातीर हांवें 552.46 कोटीची भरीव आर्थिक तरतूद केल्या. एग्रीकल्चर. सभापती महोदय, कृषी खात्या खातीर 277.47 कोटीची एकूण आर्थिक संकल्पीय तरतूद केल्या. Speaker sir, this year being the International Year of Millets, I propose to provide the free seeds of NASNE at a one-time assistance of ₹20,000 per hectare to farmer for increase the targeted area of the production by 50 hectares in the state. Speaker sir, we have successfully started agriculture college in the state which will create a human resource for agriculture development in state. सभापती महोदय, वैयक्तिक शेतकरी, सोसायटी आणि हेरांनी शेती ड्रोनच्या खरेदी खातीर भारत सरकारच्या 40% आर्थिक सहाय्य सहित मूळ मोलाचेर 10% आर्थिक सहाय्य दिवपाची मुख्यमंत्री प्रगत कृषी योजना म्हज्या सरकारान तयार केल्या. कीटकनाशक, माती फवारणी आणि पीक पोषक खातीर ड्रोन उत्पादकाची भागीदारी वरवीं किसानाच्या ड्रोनाचो वापर प्रसार करून प्रात्यक्षिक घडोवन हाडपाचोय प्रस्ताव म्हज्या सरकारान दिला. सभापती महोदय, फोण्या 75 लाखाच्या अंदाजी खर्च करून कृषी उत्पादनाच्या निर्याती खातीर पॅक हाऊस स्थापन करपाचो म्हज्या सरकाराचो प्रस्ताव आसा. Speaker sir, to reduce the cost of cultivation by the on-farm production of the inputs, thereby resulting in increasing in net income of farmer, my government will implement National Mission on Natural Farming is in the state where the annual action plan on natural farming is under the preparation for an area of 600 hectares. सभापती महाशय, हांव assured price for agriculture produce या राज्य योजने अंतर्गत भात, नाल आणि काजू सारकिल्ल्या महत्वाच्या पिकाचो निश्चित मोल वाडोवपाचो प्रस्ताव दवरता. भाताचो निश्चित मोल ₹20 वयल्यान ₹22 प्रति किलो करप दर नाशिल्ल्या निश्चित मोल नाल्लांचो निश्चित मोल 12 वयल्यान 15 रुपया करप आणि काजीचो निश्चित मोल 125 रुपया वयल्यान 150 रुपया करप. हाज्या खातीर 20 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महोदय, सेंटर ऑफ एक्सिलन्स हाचें काम 23-24 वर्सां जावपाची शक्यता आसा. त्याचो अंदाजी खर्च 11.78 कोटी इतलो आसा. 23-24 वर्सां आर्थीक वर्सा बार्देश, दिवचल, तिसवाडी, फोंड्या, साश्टी आनी मुरगांव तालुक्यांनी 11 खाजन बंदाचें काम पुराय जातलें आनी ताच्या खातीरय एकूण 25 कोटीची भांडवलाची अर्थसंकल्पीय तरतूद करपाचो प्रस्ताव आसा. Animal husbandry and veterinary services. The total allocation of the animal husbandry and veterinary services has been increased to rupees 179.56 crores. Speaker sir, through the short scheme for the Mission Rabies, Goa has declared as the first rabies control area in the country. My government aims to achieve the status of the rabies-free state in India. Speaker sir, under Mukhyamantri Pashu Seva Yojana, Animal Emergency Service will provide it with 24/7 animal ambulance facilities. This will be implemented during the year for which the provision of rupees 3 crores has been made. Speaker sir, I propose the new scheme Gomantak Go Savardhan Yojana, where rupees 5 crores. Speaker sir, the Molem Veterinary Dispensary will be completed at the cost of rupees 1.50 crores and construction of the Chikalim Veterinary Dispensary and Veterinary Hospital at Mulgaon will be taken up at the total capital outlay of 10.5 crores. Speaker sir, I propose to revamp the present Kamdenu scheme by making the necessary amendments to formulate new Mukhyamantri Sudharit Kamdenu scheme to boost the milk production in the state. I also propose to implement an app-based procurement mechanism for the dairy animals in the state along with the end-to-end vaccination and allied medical support. Speaker sir, total allocation for the fisheries department is rupees 100.43 crores. 1.43 crores, sorry. Speaker sir, I am pleased to inform the House that fish production has reached an all-time high 1,28,267 metric tons and during the year 2022. Under the Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, we have supported over 2,695 farmers in the state. Speaker sir, further to have the strict vigil over the illegal fishing at sea, I propose to create the separate Marine Enforcement Wing. It is composed of designated officer to the patrolling at sea. I also proposed to upgrade Shapora and Kortalim jetty for the development of the fishing infrastructure. The capital outlay of the 60 crores has been provided. Speaker sir, under the new fish farming technology, it is proposed to set up 10 units in the river cage during the year and also to support the green mussels farmer in the state. Further, for the diagnosis disease which is reduce the fish production, it is proposed to set up an aqua referral lab and at the department training center at Old Goa. Speaker sir, I also plan to set up the shrimp and fish fin hatchery at Banavlim through the public-private partnership. Social welfare. सभापती महाशय, आमच्या समाजात विविध प्रकारची विषमता प्रचलित आसा. पण ताचेर मात करून जैत हातसपाची दुर्दम्य इच्छाशक्ती आसा. म्हाका ह्या वेळार बाबा आमटे हांचो आशावाद आनी इच्छाशक्ती उजागर करपी कविता याद जाता. शृंखला पायी असुदे, मी गतीचे गीत गाई, दुःख उधळ्यास आता आसवाना वेळ नाही. गोंय राज्यांतलो जण एक दिव्यांग, जण एक अनुसूचित जाती जमातींतलो व्यक्ती, जण एक जाणटो व्यक्ती, जण एक एकलो निराधार हाच्या फाटल्यान म्हजें सरकार खंबीरपणान उबें आसा हाची हांव गवाय दितां. समाज कल्याण खात्याची व्याप्ती समेस्त गरजू लोकां मेरेन पावची ताचें बजेट वाडोवन 504.98 कोटी करपाचें थारायलां. सभापती महाशय, आमच्या दिव्यांग नागरिक तशेंच समस्या निवारण करपाक आनी सुरळीत सेवा दिवपाक आमी राज्यांत डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एम्पावरमेंट ऑफ पर्सन विथ डिसेबिलिटी स्थापन करपाचें थारायलां. समाज कल्याण खात्या मार्फत ह्या लोकांक विधवा भयणींक आर्थीक मदत हाचोय आस्पाव करपाचो आमी निश्चित केला. ह्या योजने खातीर 355.80 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. स्पीकर सर, I propose to construct Ambedkar Bhavan at Porvorim at the estimated cost of rupees 7.47 crores. Speaker sir, my government intend to provide hostel facility to students belonging to socially backward class from rural areas in order to enable them to pursue education, towards which an amount of rupees 26 crores is allotted for the construction of the hostel for boys and girls. Speaker sir, for Atal Ashra Yojana, a provision of rupees 20 crores has been made. I am aware that there are the application pending for the sanction under this scheme, and I will get the sanction process expedite. Speaker sir, I proposed to streamline the scholarship distributed to the student belonging to SC, OBC, ST, EWS, Divyang and other eligible categories through the centralized Chief Minister's Scholarship Portal. Speaker sir, with the focus on taking care of senior citizens in their old age and things for their daily requirements, my government has provided financial assistance of rupees 26.57 lakhs in 11 NGOs daycare center under Umeed Daycare Center scheme. I have allocated rupees 55 lakhs for the scheme in 23-24. सभापती महाशय, समाज कल्याण क्षेत्रात निष्ठेन काम करपी NGO हांकां मदत करपाच्या नदरेन मुख्यमंत्री सहायता निधी ही योजना जाहीर करता ह्या खातीर 5 कोटीची तरतूदय केल्या. Speaker sir, organization of Purple Fest was appreciated even by Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji. I propose to organize more such unique events where the specially abled can be brought into the mainstreaming public without any hesitation. Speaker sir, Mukhyamantri Devdarshan scheme has been successfully implemented from November 2022 and more than 7,500 pilgrims have been benefited. For this scheme, the total provision of rupees 10 crore has been made. Women and Child Development. The total allocation of the Women and Child Development has been increased by 16.2 and stands of 503.95 crores. सभापती महाशय, महिला सशक्तीकरणाचे कार्य सातत्यान फुडें व्हरपाक म्हज्या सरकारान गृह आधार योजने खातीर 230.60 crores आणि लाडली लक्ष्मीच्या योजने खातीर 85.87 कोटीची भरीव तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महाशय, ममता योजनेच्या अंतर्गत आमी चलयेक जन्म दिवपी प्रत्येक मातेक 10,000 रुपयाचे अर्थसहाय्य आमी दिता. ह्या योजने खाला 6.13 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महाशय, म्हज्या सरकारान प्रेग्नंट वुमन एंड लॅक्टेटिंग मदर हांकां मल्टी मायक्रो न्यूट्रियंट सप्लिमेंट ग्रॅन्युल्स दिवपाची वेवस्था केला. हाचो अंदाजे 14,000 लाभार्थ्यांच्या मातांनी लाभ घेतला. ह्या प्रकल्पा खातीर आवश्यक ती आर्थीक तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महाशय, राज्याच्यो सगळ्यो अंगणवाडी मॉडर्नायज करपाचोय आमचो हेतू आसा आनी त्या दिकेन आमी पावलां उबारीत आसा. सभापती महाशय, निर्भया फंड अंतर्गत कंस्ट्रक्शन ऑफ वन स्टॉप सेंटरचे काम सुरू करून हाचो आर्थीक वर्सा पुराय करपाचो आमचो हावेस आसा. ट्रायबल वेलफेअर. सभापती महाशय, वर्ष 2022-23च्या तुलनेत ट्रायबल सबप्लॅन अंतर्गत आर्थीक तरतूद 7 पटीन वाडोवन आमी ह्या वर्सा 1,201 कोटीचेर व्हेला. इयत्ता 10वी आणि 11वी 12वीचे हातूंत शिकपी शेड्यूल ट्रायब विद्यार्थ्यां खातीर चलपी एकलव्य प्रशिक्षण योजना सगळ्या लाभार्थ्यांक मेळची म्हण आमी 2 कोटीची भरीव तरतूद केल्या. स्पीकर सर, reconstruction of the market complex Banastari at a cost of rupees 17.79 crores is in the final stage of completion, and the same has proposed to be inaugurated in this year. Speaker Sir, Ministry of Tribal Affairs and under the scheme support of the Tribal Research Institute has been approved and sanctioned the Freedom Fighter Museum at the Phamakudi amounting of rupees 15 crores. For this purpose, the provision of rupees 5 crores has been made. Cooperation. Speaker Sir, to give the relief to the cooperative housing sector by allowing the housing societies to get the land transfer in their name by existing the required sale conveyance deed as one-time measure, I proposed the flat rate of fees for the registration deeds if these societies come forward and register their deed within the fixed deadline. Similar benefits will be extended to the individual who have entered into the agreement for sale of small plot of land and constructed their residential houses are staying in this flat without executing sale deed. Speaker Sir, I proposed to launch an insurance scheme to protect the depositors' money kept in the cooperative credit society. Education, health, higher education and technical education. Speaker Sir, education sector has been an outlay of rupees 4,323.98 crores and which indicates the 18.54 growth and is around 16% of the total budget size. Higher education. The total allocation of the higher education has increased to rupees 589.15 crores. Speaker Sir, my government has already established Goa State Research Foundation. This foundation will address the state and global research problem and transform the research scenario of Goa, thereby encouraging the research and innovation initiatives for which the provision of rupees 5.50 crores has been made. Speaker Sir, National Education Policy 2020 focuses on the holistic growth of learner where skill improvement and competency development is a part of the curriculum. For the implementation of the NEP in higher education, a provision of rupees 2.21 crore has been made. Speaker Sir, to have energized and motivated faculty in the state, my government will collaborate with the various industry institutes of national eminence to implement the faculty enrichment internship program with an objective to provide the deeper understanding on the subject content and to develop effective teaching method and to build the research collaboration. Speaker Sir, for courses in higher education having the employment potential, the provision of the 5 crores has been a special grant. Technical education. Speaker Sir, my government has decided to implement NEP in all technical institutions in the state. The premier technical institution, Goa Engineering College, had already been accredited for all its courses along with the 2 other private engineering colleges. Other technical institutions are also being prepared to obtain the accreditation. Speaker Sir, for the Diamond Jubilee, the government investment for the technical education scheme, a provision of rupees 35 crores and coding and robotic education in school, the provision of rupees 21.99 crores has been made. Speaker Sir, the foundation stone for the new building of Goa College of Music, Goa College of Architecture and Goa College of Pharmacy will be laid in this financial year. School education. The total allocation of the school education has been increased by 10.53% and 2,194 crores. Speaker Sir, in order to do away with the manual submission and verification of salary bills of all granting aid institutions, I propose to implement fully online salary dispersal scheme named Mukhyamantri Guru Dakshina Yojana, wherein the processing of the salaries includes verification of the bill of 10,000 plus employee of GIA institutions will be totally online. Also, Kokani Marathi school who receive the special grant will covered under this scheme. Sabhapati Mohoday, प्राथमीक शाळांनी क्लस्टर तत्वाचेर शारिरीक शिक्षण शिक्षकाची नेमणूक करपाचें थारायलां. ह्या संबंधी सुमारे 800 सरकारी मुळाव्या शाळांचो विचार जातलो आनी तातूंत सुमारे 150 शिक्षक कंत्राटी तत्वाचेर नेमणूक करतले. ही प्रक्रिया मे 2023 मेरेन सुरवात जातली. Speaker sir, a Desh Seva oriented curriculum will be introduced in school with a special focus on national and Goan heroes. My government is also proposed to introduce Mukhyamantri Vashisht Guru Puraskar, a scheme award and teachers for the remarkable performance in overall development of the students, for which 5 lakhs has been kept. Speaker sir, to facilitate the academic excellence of gifted students from the school in Goa for all economic background, the scheme named Bahudaji Lad School for the academic excellence will be implemented through the budget allocation for these 10 lakhs has been made for the said scheme. Speaker sir, I propose the scheme of the reimbursement of the Goa board examination fees to ST students of standard 10th and standard 12th students, for which the provision of 92 lakhs has been made. Speaker sir, the new scheme Mukhyamantri Vidya Sahaya Yojana proposed to encourage the community and public sector participation in primary education. A financial provision of rupees 5 lakhs has been made. Further, I call upon the desired individual, association, etc. to adopt schools under Maji Shala initiatives. Speaker sir, under Balrat scheme, the grant to release for the Balrat buses proposed to be increased from 3.66 lakhs to 4.17 lakhs, considering increase in remuneration of drivers and attendants. Further, the pattern of the Balrat scheme will be modified to disperse the remuneration on monthly basis for the Balrat staff. Speaker sir, GSIDC has taken up the repair and upgradation and maintenance and reconstruction of the various school buildings. Out of the 709 number of the schools, the total 672 number of the schools have been completed so far, including 24 number of the school during the financial year 22-23. For upgradation and renovation of the existing school, the provision of 99.30 crores has been made. Speaker sir, repair of DIET buildings has been carried out at a cost of rupees 2 crores has been assistance from the Government of India. Civil supply. Speaker sir, the provision of the civil supply department has been increased by 34.14% to rupees 88.51 crores. I proposed to undertake an exercise of reviving the allotment of the process of all ration cards. New ration card of pink color will be issued under priority household categories and Antoday Anna Yojana as per eligibility criteria. In order to provide the people the ration card for the sake of identity purpose only, I propose to issue the green ration card to all people desiring to possess one. However, they will not be provided the food grain benefits at ration shop. Revenue. सभापती महाशय, आमच्या पूर्वजांनी आमच्या खातीर सुपीक भात शेती आणि खाजन शेती जमनीचे दायज राखून दवरलां. हे दायज सांबाळपाक ही आमची जबाबदारी जावन आसा आणि त्याच भावनेन म्हज्या सरकारान शेत जमनीच्या विक्रीचेर निर्बंध घालपी कायदो मंत्रिमंडळाच्या बसकेत पारीत केला. Speaker sir, I proposed to notify new land rate as per the market scenario along with the rates for the built-up properties to be used as a ready reckoner for the purpose of the calculation of the stamp duty and registration fees. Speaker sir, my government is in a process of implementing new initiatives such as provision of issuance of the caste certificate for the children of single mother, issuance of the divergence certificate for deceased, etc. Along with the simplifying online renewal process of issuing caste certificate for OBC by limiting up to the 3 documents, thereby benefiting the citizen applying for the such services at large. Speaker sir, my government has published the Goa E-Stamp Rules 2022, and under these rules I proposed to make e-stamping mandatory for all the transactions above the rupees 9,999 involving the non-judicially stamped paper. Speaker sir, I propose the strictly implementation time-bound delivery of services pertaining to the application of the conversion of the use of land by suitable amending the conversion rule to mandate the reports from the various departments within a fixed time limit. Settlement and land records. Speaker sir, Goa has been the frontrunner in rolling out of the property register as par with the PM Gati Shakti, making it one of amongst the first few states in the country to do so. I propose the upgradation of the property register and which will enable the general public to carry out the due diligence by themselves and before purchase of any land. Further, financial institutions will be linked with the property register so that encumbrance, if any, will be known to the public. Speaker sir, as a step towards preventing the land fraud in the state, I propose to link the record of the right with the Aadhaar number. The seriousness in dealing with the land-related frauds in the state is visible from the Special Investigation Team SIT that established by my government. Speaker sir, I propose to set up modern record room for all the talukas and development of the mobile application to locate and identify the properties on a real-time basis. Speaker sir, scanning and cataloging of all the legacy record and will be the undertaken and which are in the Portuguese languages through the assistance from the central government. For all this purpose, an allocation of rupees 45.35 crores has been made for the Department of the Settlement and Land Records. Science and Technology and Waste Management. Speaker sir, the total budget allocation of the department is 221.15 crores. Speaker sir, I propose to regulate all the scrapyard operations in the state by making them compulsory registered with the Goa State Waste Management Corporation, and failing which they will be demolished. Speaker sir, based on the success of waste management model in the state, GWMC will now offer consultancy services in the waste management to institutions, government bodies and private entities at a national and international level. Speaker sir, I also propose to provide the training, workshop and short-term courses with the certification in waste management for the student, workers and officials in collaboration with the government departments and other institutions in state. सभापती महोदय, आर्थिक वर्ष 23-24 वर्सासावन तरणाट्यांक शास्त्रज्ञाक दर वर्सा 5 लाख रुपयाची पुरवण करप, मनोहर पर्रीकर युवा शास्त्रज्ञ पुरस्कार दिवन शास्त्रीय संशोधन चालक दिवपाचोय प्रस्ताव हांव मांडटा. Speaker sir, in order to process the huge quantity of e-waste in the state, e-waste management facility on PPP basis at Pisulya at a cost of rupees 7 crores is proposed to be completed by December 2023. Home Department. The total allocation of the Home Department has been increased by rupees 1,303.03 crores. Speaker sir, my government to intend notify the new rule for the casino operation in the state under the Goa Daman and Diu and Public Gambling Act 1976 to regulate the casino operating in the state. My government will also the model bill prepared by MHA. Speaker sir, I propose to make Goa Welfare Pension Scheme for seafarers permanent in order to aid the seafarer. Speaker sir, I assure the people of Goa that my government will show the zero tolerance to any form of the extortion threats. My government will soon launch a mobile app so that such cases could be reported directly to the police and quick coercive actions as per the law can be initiated. Fire and Emergency Services. The total allocation of the fire and emergency services has been increased by 21.56% and this rupees 129.19 crore. Speaker sir, my government will enact the model draft Goa Fire and Emergency Service Bill 2023 shared by MHA, which is very comprehensive and will cater all aspects of fire and emergency services in the state. Speaker sir, in order to strengthen firefighting infrastructure, I proposed to relocate Pedne Fire Station, identify the suitable land for the construction of the new Kankona Fire Station, expedite the work on a fire station at Bicholim and Valpai, and also to procure the 42 meters of the turntable ladders to rescue the operation in super high-rise buildings. For this purpose, the capital provision of rupees 44.03 crores has been proposed for the fire and emergency services. Information and publicity. माहिती आणि प्रसिद्धी खातीर अर्थसंकल्पीय तरतूद 76.04 कोटी रुपया आसा. सभापती महोदय, राज्यात चलपी सगळे मनरिजवण संदर्भांतली आनी हेर व्यवसाय नियंत्रणात दवरपा खातीर ESG वरवीं गोंय राज्या खातीर नवी एंटरटेनमेंट पॉलिसी तयार करपाचो प्रस्ताव हांव मांडटां, जी गोंयांत जावपी सगळ्यो मनरिजवणी संदर्भांतल्यो कार्यावळी आचरण आनी प्रचार व्यापक रचना दितली. सभापती महोदय, बिगर उत्पादक मालमत्तेचेर जायरातीच्या बाबतींत सुसुश्रुता हाडपा खातीर एडवर्टायजमेंट पॉलिसी तयार करपाचो प्रस्ताव हांव मांडटां. सभापती महोदय, गोंय राज्य पत्रकार कल्याण योजना अंतर्गत पेन्शन म्हयन्याक 10,000 रुपया मेरेन वाडयतले. सभापती महाशय, गोंय राज्यांतले म्हजे पत्रकार मित्र निश्ठेन आनी वृत्तस्थपणान आपले कार्य करता, तांकां सुटसुटीतपणान प्रवास करपाक मेळचो म्हणून ताका ई-बायक दिवपाची योजना चालीक लायतले. सभापती महाशय, पाटो हांगा येवपी नव्या प्रशासकीय इमारतीत संकुलात पत्रकार भवनाची स्थापना करपा खातीरय पत्रकारांक जागो दिवपाचो प्रस्ताव हांव मांडटां. सभापती महोदय, ह्या खात्या खातीर अर्थसंकल्पीय तरतूद 27.37 कोटी रुपयाची आसा. सभापती महोदय, गोंयच्या संशोधन विद्वानाक उपलब्ध आशिल्ली अभिलेखीय इतिहासीक स्त्रोत्राचेर आधारीत संशोधन करपाक प्रोत्साहन दिवपा खातीर अभिलेखकार डॉक्टर पांडुरंग पिसुर्लेकर हांच्या नांवान संशोधन फेलोशीप येवजण सुरू करपाचो प्रस्ताव हांव मांडटां. ह्या खातीर 13 लाख रुपयाची अर्थसंकल्पीय तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महोदय, गोंयच्या संशोधन विद्वानाक आर्कायवल रेकॉर्ड्सचेर आधारीत किल्ले संशोधन कार्य उजवाडाक प्रोत्साहन दिवपा खातीर मुख्यमंत्री पुराबी लेखक प्रकाशन सभापती महोदय, 1530 वर्सां सावन सुमारे 3 कोटी पानांचे अमूल्य अभिलेख डिजिटलायज करून फुडले पिळगे खातीर गोंयच्या दायजाची नोंदी सांबाळून दवरपाक आनी विद्वानांक भौसाक जलद सेवा आनी नोंदी सहजपणान मेळपा खातीर हे खातें प्रस्ताव मांडटा. Archaeology. Total allocation of the Department of the Archaeology has been increased by 19.33% and is 47.59 crores. सभापती महोदय, फुडले पिळगे खातीर आमचे गोंयचे दायज सांबाळून दवरप हें सरकारचें मुखेल लक्ष आसा. हाल्ली आमी मुळात छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराजान बांदिल्ले सप्तकोटेश्वर देवळाचो जिर्णोद्धार केला. साखळेचो किल्लो आनी खोर्जुवे किल्ल्याचो जिर्णोद्धार करपाची प्रक्रिया सुरू आसा. उणो आमी काब दे राम किल्लो आनी वेर्णाचे सेंटर फॉर आर्ट अँड आर्किओलॉजीचो जिर्णोद्धार करपाचें येवजिलां. हाज्या खातीर पुरातत्व विभागा खातीर 40 कोटी रुपयाची तरतूद केल्या. Speaker sir, I proposed to develop Goa's old capital Chandor as a heritage village which will showcase the rich history of Goa. I also proposed to take up the work of restoration of the famous fort at Famagudi. Speaker sir, in continuation of my commitment to the restoration of the temple demolished during the Portuguese regime, a provision of rupees 20 crores has been kept. आर्ट अँड कल्चर. कला आणि संस्कृती खात्या खातीर एकूण तरतूद 27.48 कोटी वाडल्या आनी ती 195.60 कोटी रुपया आसा. स्पीकर सर, माय गव्हर्मेंट हॅज इनिशियली end-to-end digitalization of Kala Sanman scheme and which will allow the applicants and beneficiaries from the online tracking the status of their applications and also save their time to visit to the office. Speaker sir, the work of the structural repair and renovation of Kala Akademi is 90% completed and scheduled to be the complete and open for the public in this year. 66% of the project work of the Ravindra Bhavan at Kankon is estimated to be completed by May 23. Also, 77% of the civil work of Ravindra Bhavan at Kurcharam is completed and estimated to be completed by the May 23. For the upgradation of the infrastructure cultural institution, capital outlay of rupees 45 crores has been provided. Speaker sir, I propose to take up the construction of Rangabhumi Kalaghar in Priol constituency. Speaker sir, to create the better reading facilities in the state, my government is intent to start eco-friendly green library at Fonda and as well as well-equipped library at Kurcharim. सभापती महोदय, कला आणि सांस्कृतिक मळाचेर तालुकावार कलाकारांनी निर्देशिका तयार करपाची माझी येवजण आसा, जी गोंयांतल्या कलाकारांची म्हायती रेडी रेफरन्स आसतली. त्याचो वापर वेगवेगळ्या उद्देशा खातीर आणि सरकारी धोरणात आणि येवजणेचेर बरे तरेन अंमलबजावणी करपा खातीर करूं येता. सभापती महोदय, एक भारत श्रेष्ठ भारत खाला सांस्कृतिक आदान प्रदान कार्यावळींतल्यान आमची पारंपारीक कला आणि सांस्कृतिक दाखोवपा खातीर नव्या राज्या कडेन संबंध जोडपाचो गोंय राज्याचो विचार आसा. ऑफिशियल लँग्वेज राज्यभाषा संचालनालया खातीर एकूण तरतूद 69.56% वाडयल्या आणि 21.45 कोटी रुपया केल्या. सभापती महाशय, भाशेच्या मळार वावर करपी संस्थांक अनुदान स्वरूपात आधार दिवपाक हांवें 6.59 कोटीची तरतूद केल्या. सभापती महाशय, देशाच्या विविध भागांनी तशेंच जगभरात स्थायीक आणि कार्यरत गोंयकारांक उद्योग, व्यापार, पर्यटन, वाङ्मय अशा विविध विशयाचेर विचाराचे आदान प्रदान करपाच्या नजरेन एकठांय हाडपा खातीर हांव गोंयांत ह्या वर्सा विश्व कोंकणी संमेलन आयोजीत करपाचें जाहीर करता. सभापती महोदय, कोंकणी भाशेंतल्यान प्राचीन शब्दावळीची रूच ल्हवू लुप्त जायत आसा. म्हणून गोंयची सामाजीक सांस्कृतीक वळख तिगोवन दवरपा खातीर भाशा संशोधन विभाग स्थापन करपाचो म्हजो विचार आसा. सभापती महोदय, फाटल्या कितल्याशाच शेंकड्या सावन गोंयकार साजरे करपी पारंपारीक सण आनी विधी म्हळ्यार लोकवेद सांबाळून दवरपा खातीर आमचो गांव, आमची परंपरा, आमची दायज ही येवजण चालीक लावपाचो हांव प्रस्ताव मांडटां, जातूंतल्यान गोंयचे दरेक लेखकाक ही परंपरा पुस्तक रुपांत आनी डिजिटल स्वरुपात कोंकणी आनी मराठी भाशेंतल्यान प्रकाशीत करतले. सभापती महोदय, ऑफिशियल गॅझेट्स कोंकणी भाशेंतल्यान उजवाडाक हाडपाचो हांव प्रस्ताव मांडटां आनी कोंकणी भाशेंतल्यान अनुवादाचें काम हातांत घेवपाक गव्हर्मेंट प्रिंटींग प्रेस एका अनुवादक दितले. सभापती महोदय, गोंयच्या सगळ्या थळाव्या भाशा खातीर वावुरपी सर्वोच्च संस्थाक एका पाका खाली हाडपा खातीर गोंय भाशा भवन बांदपाचो प्रस्ताव मांडटा. ताच्या खातीर 9 कोटी रुपयाची निर्धारीत केल्या. टुरिजम पर्यटन खात्या खातीर एकूण तरतूद वाडोवन 262.85 कोटी रुपया केल्या. सभापती महोदय, पर्यटन मास्टर प्लॅन आनी धोरणा प्रमाणे इंटरलँड आनी शाश्वत पर्यटन दाखोवपा खातीर गोंय पर्यटनाचो सुदारीत लक्ष गोवा बियॉन्ड बिचीस चे दर्शन घडोवपाचेर आसा. सभापती महोदय, गोंयांत कारावान टूर सुरू करपाचो हांव प्रस्ताव मांडटां, जाका लागून पर्यटकांक गोंयची थळावी संस्कृती आनी दायज सयत गोंयच्या भितरल्या वाठाराचें दर्शन घेवपाकूय प्रोत्साहन मेळटलें. सभापती महोदय, राज्यांत होम स्टे पॉलिसी तयार करपाचो हांव प्रस्ताव मांडटां. होम स्टे खातीर नोंदणी प्रक्रिया सुलभ करप आनी राज्यांतल्या होम स्टे मालकांक प्रोत्साहन दिवपाक ह्या धोरणाचो मुखेल उद्देश आसा. सभापती महोदय, राज्यांतले मिटींग इन्सेंटिव्ज, कन्व्हेन्शन एंड एक्झिबिशन, मायज पर्यटन घटमूट करपा खातीर भारत सरकारच्या पर्यटन मंत्रालयाच्या स्वदेश दर्शन येवजणे खाला पणजे रुवादेआम हांगासर 1320 क्षमतेचें आधुनीक अधिवेशन केंद्र बांदता, जाका लागून बैठको आनी अधिवेशना खातीर गोंय एक म्हत्वाचें ठिकाण थारतलें. सभापती महोदय, हेली पर्यटन सेवा वाडोवपाच्या हेतून पोरणे गोंय हांगासर हेलिपॅड बांदलां, राज्यात हेलिपॅड प्रचलन करपा खातीर आनी हेली टूर सुरू करपा खातीर खाजगी प्रचालकांकूय ऑन बोर्ड घेतल्या. सभापती महोदय, वेलनेस सेगमेंट खाला गोंयचो प्रचार करपा खातीर गोंयच्या 70 तालुक्यांत हणजुणे हांगासर PPP मॉडेलांत वेलनेस मुक्काम केंद्र आनी इको कॉटेजीस स्थापन करतले. ध्यान केंद्राची स्थापणूक आयुर्वेदीक स्पा, कॉटेजीस आनी इको कॉटेजीस सैमीक मार्ग, हायकिंग भोवड्यो, सांस्कृतीक कार्यावळी, सुकणी पळोवपाच्यो भोवड्यो, देवळां भोवड्यो, रेस्टॉरंट, कॉफी आनी पार्किंग ह्या प्रकल्पाची मुखेल खाशेलेपणां आसात. सभापती महोदय, रेस्टॉरंट, सोविनियर शॉप, भौशीक सुविधा आनी हेरांचो आस्पाव आशिल्ल्या सुविधा सारक्या सहाय्यक पर्यटन सुविधा वांगडा बोट टूर एक्टिविटीची हाताळणी करपा खातीर सांता मोनिका जेटीचेर संवसारीक दर्जाची जेटी टर्मिनल इबारत विकसीत करपाचो हांव प्रस्ताव मांडटां. सद्याच्या जेटी वाडून ह्या वर्साच्या काळात जेटीचेर सद्याच्या क्रूज जहाजांक रावपाची सोय करतले. सभापती महोदय, पर्यटन मंत्रालयाच्या प्रसाद येवजणे खाला बेसिलिका ऑफ बॉम जेजीस आनी ताच्या लागसारच्या वाठारांतल्या हेर वेगवेगळ्या स्मारकां वांगडा ची उदरगत करपाचे पर्यटन मंत्रालया कडल्यान सुमारे 41.69 कोटी रुपयाच्या रकमेची मंजूर मेळ्ळ्या, जाका लागून पोरणे गोंयचे मुखामळ बदलून त्याच्या रुपात खऱ्या अर्थान आंतरराष्ट्रीय पर्यटन स्थळ जातलें. Public-private partnership. Speaker sir, my government is laying emphasis on the infrastructure development on PPP basis by unlocking the potential of the commercial valuable project. The priority is being given for the monetization of utilized and underutilized assets by bringing the private sector expertise, experience and investment on the PPP basis. In this direction, the redevelopment of the Bettona Maritime School as a center of excellence is in progress. Besides the tender process for the development of the truck terminal at Dharbandoda and the government garage and the circuit house in the Panjim is being initiated. Tender for the monetization of the underutilized Fonda Municipal Council market and also be the construction of the Fonda Municipal Council building is proposed to be floated shortly. Speaker sir, the development of the convention center will be the fast track as the tender process has been completed. Further, my government will explore the opportunities to develop theme park, entertainment parks and adventure tourism etc. in the state. Excise Department. Speaker sir, in order to promote heritage drink Feni, I have written to the embassies of some foreign countries with the request to popularize and import Feni in their countries. Further, we have requested to the other Indian states to recognize Goan Feni as country liquor in their state excise policy so that the levy of the excise duty in their states will be at par with the country liquor and not IMFL. Judiciary. The total allocation of the judiciary has been increased to rupees 281.72 crores. Speaker sir, my government is in forefront in creating the infrastructure for the law and judiciary department in the state. The work of the district and subordinate court of the Mersey is expedited to be completed by the May 2024 at a cost of rupees 150 crores. Registration Department. Speaker sir, mutation and documentation is brought under National Generic Documentation Registration System, wherein the sub-registrar themselves can do the mutation in certain cases. This is implemented on pilot basis in the Office of Civil Registrar cum Sub-Registrar, Fonda and Pedne will be implemented in all other sub-registrar offices. Speaker sir, presently system notarial deeds and registration is in the age-old erstwhile with the Portuguese regime system, where the deeds are the handwritten on the registrar as was done in the yester's years. By implementing the e-notarial deeds, I propose to replace the time-consuming and tedious manual registration by the digital and online registration system, which will ensure efficiency and in the services and creation of the online record. Speaker sir, I propose to digitize in all aspects of the pertaining to the notaries, including the appointment of the notaries, renewal of license, services provided by notary, etc. To keep a track of the document attested, created, registered, etc. And this will be the safeguard the notaries and individuals from the fraud and at the same time enable the government to have the data data back-end printing to the services provided. Speaker, sir, assurances of the nil encumbrance and encumbrance certificates shall be made available online, wherein the citizens shall be able to apply to pay and receive the digitally signed copies online without visiting office of the civil register cum sub-register office. Speaker, sir, the department is proposed to digitize all documents registered since 1965 in phased manner, and such data shall be incorporated in the portal of the NGDRS system, thereby making it available for online search for the citizens in issuance of the certificates, and which is in provision of 2 crores has been made. Providoria. Speaker, sir, I propose to set up the Mukhyamantri Matru Pitru Kalyan Kendra for the senior citizen couple, which will be the cater to the need of the poor, destitute, and senior citizens, and who have no one take care of them. For all such purpose, the Providoria has been given the provision of rupees 18.70 crores. गोवा ह्युमन रिसोर्स डेव्हलपमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन. सभापती महाशय, सांगपाक खोस भोगता की आमच्या सरकारी खात्यांनी महामंडळांनी लागपी युटिलिटी सर्विसीस दिवपा खातीर गोवा ह्युमन रिसोर्स डेव्हलपमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन एक यशस्वी पर्याय म्हणून मुखार आयला. गोयच्या कानाकोपऱ्यांतल्यान तरणाट्यांक ह्या निमित्तान रोजगाराच्यो संधी निर्माण जाल्यात. गोवा ह्युमन रिसोर्स डेव्हलपमेंट कॉर्पोरेशन सेवेचो विस्तार खाजगी आस्थापनांनी पर्यंत पावोवपाचो आमचो प्रस्ताव आसा. ह्या महामंडळात निश्ठेन काम करपी सेक्युरिटी गार्ड, हाऊसकीपिंग स्टाफ ज्यांनी कमीत कमी 3 वर्सां सेवा पुराय केल्या आणि अग्निवीरच्या अंतर्गत सेवा पुराय केल्या ह्या तरणाट्यांक पुलीस कॉन्स्टेबल, फॉरेस्ट गार्ड, फायर फायटर, एक्सायज गार्ड अशा युनिफॉर्म कॅडर पदा खातीर 10% आरक्षण दवरपाचें जाहीर करता. ह्या महामंडळात काम करपी तरणाटे जे फुडें शिकपाक सोदता तांकां करस्पॉन्डन्स पद्दतीन शालेय शिक्षणा खातीर मान्यता प्राप्त शिक्षण मंडळ आणि उच्च शिक्षणा खातीर मान्यता प्राप्त विद्यापीठ ह्याचे प्रत्येकी 10,000 मेरेन फ्री फीस रिएम्बर्समेंट करपाचें सरकारान थारायलां. Speaker, sir, I propose to provide the pension to all the eligible employees of GHRDC under Atal Pension Yojana, wherein the contribution of the staff will be borne by the corporation. Civil Aviation. सभापती महोदय, राष्ट्रीय महामार्ग 66 आणि मनोहर आंतरराष्ट्रीय विमानतळ जोडपी 6 लेन एक्सप्रेस मार्ग बांदपाचें काम 50% पुराय जालां. ऑक्टोबर 2023 मेरेन हें काम पुराय करून सुरू करपाचो प्रस्ताव आसा. सभापती महोदय, मनोहर आंतरराष्ट्रीय विमानतळ विमान कौशल्य विमान केंद्रान बेरोजगार तरणाट्यांक विमानतळाचेर वेगवेगळ्यो नोकरी संद मेळपा खातीर कुशळटाय दिवन काम करपाक सुरवात केल्या. आतां मेरेन 600 वयर तरणाट्यांक प्रशिक्षण दिवन विमानतळार रोजगार दिला. एकूणच मनोहर आंतरराष्ट्रीय विमानतळाक लागून 1300 परस चड गोंयकारांक रोजगार मेळ्ळा. गोवा गॅझेटर डिपार्टमेंट. The total allocation of the Goa Gazetteer has been increased by 53.87% and rupees 1.20 crore. Speaker, sir, the various files of our freedom fighters who were prosecuted by the Portuguese military court are in the Portuguese language, and their translation is very important to understand the plight of their suffering for the liberation of Goa. Similarly, the several historical records related to the Portuguese atrocities in Goa are in the Portuguese language, which is translated, can bring out the new fact with evidence. Hence, I propose to carry out the translation of such records. It will be our endeavor to get back our archival documents from the Portugal and also from the other part of India. Part B. The Speaker, sir, due to the strict enforcement and measures adopted by me to plug the revenue leakage as assured in the last budget, I can proudly say that the major revenue generation departments such as commercial taxes, excise and registration have shown a steep increase in the revenue collection. They have already surpassed the projected estimate in 22-23. Further, majority of other departments have achieved more than 90% of their projected receipt. I will ensure that no efforts will be spread to augment the revenue to the government without burdening the common citizen even in 23-24. Speaker sir, one-time settlement scheme to settle the old dispute and undisputed tax dues could not be implemented as the scheme drafted could not cover the demand of all the stakeholders. In order to protect the interest of the stakeholders as well as the government, the same scheme will be implemented by May 2023. Speaker sir, in bid to promote green energy, I propose to rationalize the VAT on a natural gas based on the consumption capacity. This reduction will be the growth in demand for the natural gas as a source of fuel and which will also be the environment friendly. Speaker sir, I proposed to lay the green cess for non-Goan vehicle entering Goa to support the upkeep, cleanliness, sanitation, medical support, changing rooms, electrical charging station, energy conservation measures and remedial measures to minimize the population in the state. Speaker sir, to promote the high-end foreign liquor sale in the state, I propose to reduce the excise duty on high-end liquor and marginally increase the duty on the category of the IMFL to shore up the revenues. Speaker sir, the special task force consisting of the official forum in the various departments will be formed to ensure that no business in state are running without registration as required from the various departments. सभापती महाशय, आम्ही सगळे भारतीय संविधानात घालून दिल्ल्या लोकशाही प्रणालीचे घटक आसात. या गोंय राज्याच्या प्रजेन आमकां निवडून दिल्यात आणि ह्याच कारणान म्हजें सरकार प्रजा सुखे सुखम राज्ञ प्रजानां च हिते हितम नात्मा प्रिय हितम राज्ञ प्रजानु तु प्रिय हितम. स्पीकर सर, हांव कळपा खातीर म्हणून सांगता, प्रजेचें सूख तेंच राजाचें सूख, प्रजेचें हित तेंच राजाचें हित आणि होच कन्सेप्ट लक्षांत दवरून ह्या लोकशाहीत आमकां जे लोकांचें सूख आसा, लोकांचें हित आसा, तेंच आमचें सूख आनी आमचें हित आसा, हेकाच धरून हो संकल्प लोकांच्या समोर मांडटा. सबका साथ, सबका विकास, सबका विश्वास, सबका प्रयास ही अंत्योदयाची विचारधारा गतिमान प्रशासनांतल्यान जनते मुखार सातत्यान दवरता. सभापती महाशय, आमच्या राज्याची प्रगती फक्त कागदावयल्या आंकड्यांनी न्हय तर प्रगतीचो आलेख थळाव्या जनतेच्या मुखामळार दिसचो ह्याच नदरेन म्हजें सरकार गोंयच्या हॅपिनेस इंडेक्साचें मुल्यांकन करता. कितलोय विरोध जालो, कितले आडमेळे आयले तरी म्हजें सरकार निरंतर काम करतलें, करीत रावतलें ही हांव गवाय राज्याचो मुखेलमंत्री ह्या नात्यान हांव समेस्त गोंयकारांक दितां आनी भिवपाची गरज ना हें परत एकदां सांगता. Speaker sir, I conclude my budget speech. I am pleased to lay on the floor of this august house the medium-term fiscal plan envisaged under the FRBM Act 2006 in noteworthy this MTFP being presented for the first time in past 15 years. Speaker sir, परत एकदा हांव समेस्त गोंयकारांक आनी म्हज्या सगळ्या वांगड्यांक देव बरें करूं म्हणटा. जय हिंद, जय गोंय.
येस. वर्ष 2023-24 खातीर लेखा अनुदानाचेर मतदानाचें सादरीकरण भासाभास आनी मंजुरी. वर्ष 2023-24 खातीर लेखा अनुदानाचें मतदान मुख्यमंत्र्यान सादर करचें. CM.
Sir, I present the vote on account for the year 23-24.
येस. आता आमी वर्ष 2023-24 खातीर लेखा अनुदानाचेर मतदान चर्चेत घेवया. चर्चा कोणा करपाची आसा? येस.
Speaker sir,
Introduce the bill केल्या उपरांत.
the Honorable Chief Minister in his speech started with the mention of 60 years of Goa's liberation. Sadly, the grants announced by the central government of 300 crores, the Goa government has only received 150 crores. Now, Speaker Sir, the budget outlay is of rupees 26,844 crores, which is 9.71% higher than the budget of 22-23. The CM, in his speech, has admitted that there will be a revenue collection of rupees 800 crores, which he plans to collect through mining, which is currently shut down. Bond the Speaker Sir. Nobody knows when it will actually start. The CM has also claimed that the GST collection will go up. Speaker Sir, this budget is maximum announcements and minimum achievements. Speaker Sir, let me start with the action taken report that he had presented yesterday on budget 22-23. And this report, Speaker Sir, is an admission that the government has failed with 34% marks. Government has admitted that they could not implement and fulfill commitments to implement 62% of these announcements, Speaker Sir. 4% is not mentioned. 4% is kept missing. Speaker Sir, I am emphasizing on the word likely. Now, which again creates a doubt. He used this, ki likely 62% of these promises would happen. Now, this makes it sure that this government will not be able to implement what they have announced in 2023, in the coming year. The budget also presented by the Chief Minister is going to be a carry-forward exercise. Speaker Sir, I will speak on the budget in detail later, but I would highlight a few points. I had a glance on this economic survey report, or report Kalam Ka Dil, Speaker Sir. And when I had a glance on the first page, my attention was on the first photograph. Speaker Sir, on the top of the photograph, I read Goa International Airport MOPA and realized that Manohar is missing. This was a direct message to me, Speaker Sir, that there is nothing Manohar in this book. Speaker Sir, this budget is like the smart city mission. It will land the economy in potholes of revenue and fiscal deficit. Fancy schemes with catchy names, nothing to answer serious problems of unemployment, MSMEs and the tourism industry. The government should ensure the timely and effective mobilization of tax and non-tax revenues. The threat of governance and public service getting stuck and caving, this is getting stuck and caving, as happening in the Panaji City Road, looms large over Goan, Speaker Sir. Just as the traffic nightmares continue for people, despite Atal Setu and the claims of the infrastructure projects, this budget will make the life of the common man painful. Speaker Sir, unemployment was the major issue, and this budget lacks initiatives to answer the problem of unemployment. Tourism and hospitality are provided with some relief. They are just lollipops because basic needs are not addressed. I welcome the Honorable Chief Minister's decision that 3 new projects would be done in the Madai Basin. He has agreed. Speaker Sir, after Madai issue was expected to host water resource projects on war footings. But Speaker Sir, what we need is adequate funding and speed in implementation. We cannot afford to lose this battle. Education, and Speaker Sir, I don't think this allocation is adequate to create physical and human infrastructure for the new education policy. Je म्हाका दिसता, Speaker Sir, with state enterprise and the state corporations, there seems to be no focus on these corporations because these corporations are eating into the state revenue, according to the Chief Minister. What is required, Speaker Sir, is a professional management rather than political interference, which has destroyed them in the past. Now, the public debt is staggering at 21,940 crores. This is putting a crushing burden on the future debt servicing and interest payments. I welcome the Honorable Chief Minister's steps with the health sector. He has increased 1,970 crores to 2,324 crores. GMC from 169 to 233. Hopefully, South Goa District Hospital will get fully operational. I welcome the step that he's taken to have a medical college in South Goa. This is a welcome step. The tie-up, Speaker Sir, with the Cancer Institute. This also should happen, Speaker Sir. Now, Speaker Sir, what Honorable Chief Minister has announced in Kunkolim to have a public health center, I had requested him, and it is a demand because there is no health facilities. But Speaker Sir, although I welcome it, I would ask for him to look into it if it is an urban health center. Now, tax collection and tax administration, Speaker Sir, we need to basically, Speaker Sir, we lose more than what we collect. We need to plug these loopholes. And we do not have GST compensation this time, Speaker Sir. So, Speaker Sir, the government has to tone up the tax collection machinery. With regards to mining, the revenue, whatever is expected, I always speak about intergenerational equity. I think part of this income, if the mining starts, when it will start, this should go into fixed deposits because this is the money of all our future generations. What I find, Speaker Sir, is packaging and labeling. In marketing is names, Speaker Sir, using vernacular phrases like Mukhyamantri Saral Pagar Yojana, Swayam-Purna Goa Board Yojana. What the common man wants, Speaker Sir, is relief from cooking gas, relief from petrol, relief from power tariff, relief from essential goods, relief in the public transport sector. The youth wants employment. Goa is facing basically burns of GST of 800 crores due to discontinuation of the GST compensation. So CM says that the start of mining will cover this gap. When will mining start? With the way that the 4 mining blocks have been auctioned, the way they have bidded, Speaker, some have bidded at 139%, some at 98%, some at 108%. Will mining start, Speaker Sir? What is this talk of green Goa policy? Every day, Speaker Sir, we are destroying natural greenery. Speaker Sir, where we need to compliment the Chief Minister. I had written to the Chief Minister on 9th of January 2023 to take initiatives to start a care center for persons with autism. I thank the Chief Minister for considering this request. It is our duty to support persons with disabilities. I welcome the EV subsidy scheme, but I hope it will not be the same as the fate of 3 LPG cylinders. I welcome the annual action plan on providing water, but it should be achieved, Honorable Chief Minister. The 100 MLD plant at Selaulim, it was needed. Will it be implemented, Speaker Sir, is a big question mark. I welcome the proposal of the Honorable Chief Minister to develop Chandor as a heritage village. Ji capital city amgeli ali Chandrapur म्हणून. I am thankful that he has looked at this village to be promoted as a heritage village. जे seafarersaचे pension scheme आशिल्ले, this was a long pending demand and he has basically made this pension scheme permanent. So it is a welcome scheme. So basically, Speaker sir, I also welcome the increase in allotment of official language. Konkani, आमची मायभास. This was also a lot. जावं places of history